Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a past, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooter's gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a past, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a past, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.
Yo, what's up, Pimp?
What up, player? How you doing?
Big ass Reese's mug with the tea in it.
Shit.
I had to switch it up. It's tea time right now. Hopefully Tails joins us. Good morning.
Tea time.
This mug's so big, it's as big as my face. I've been good. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Good morning. Welcome in, everyone. We got coffee time number 45 with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Let's go.
Number 45.
45. I should have put Trump
This
on
one's
there.
for Trump, man.
This one's for Trump. Cheers. It's like a lifting weights and shit with this big ass Reese's mug. I found it. Dude, I got this. This is a fucking Goodwill find, bro. Went Goodwill hunting the other day and found this big ass mug. It's like breaking my wrist to hold it.
That's funny.
Yep. Okay,
we'll make Jet Digital turn in a 10-minute fucking essay of why number 45 is the shit.
Impermanent marker.
Motherfucker.
Impermanent marker. We get a rough draft in pencil and then permanent marker. Let's go. And then you got to wrap it. Then he's got to wrap it on the rap battle, bro.
I know, straight up.
Happy coffee time, everyone. How we doing? Let's take a look at these comments. See how we did. See who's in this piece. Bam. Monica won. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Let's go. Good morning, dear. Tony Bags. Yo. We got Alan in the house working today, guys. Probably just going to be listening. Right on. Bo Rabbit, 100%. Let's go. Jim D. Father D with an upside down clown world face. Let's go. Yo. Right on. Randy B. Grand Rising. Right guy in the house. Morning, guys. Buster Bust. Let's go.
Yeah, Randy B.
We got Good Morning. We got Susan Chippy. We got Alex Vlogs. What's up? We got Crypto OG. Yo. We got Money Bags. Even Fresh Blood. Look at this. Jeff Listed. Just got my coffee. Man. Just got my coffee and about to start a little work. We'll be listening in the background. Let's go. Right on, Jeff. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Welcome. Good stuff. Apex in the house. Good morning, folks. Flight just landed in Asheville, North Carolina. Hey, if you're in North Carolina, check out. If you're near Charlotte, check out Chris. Chris got a restaurant in Charlotte. So I forgot what it was. If Chris jumps in here though, and you're in North Carolina, Apex, get some wings with Chris. He's good people. So he's Army too. Uncle Buster, Randy B, let's go. Boom. Devin Steve out of the UK. Evening. Let's go. Look at that. Alex Vlogs. Let's run it. Jim D.
You're pretty Alex for that fucking.
He's pretty, bro. Look at him, dude. He's got no wrinkles.
Right there, man.
Fucking little pretty motherfucker. He's got an Etsy. He's got an Etsy merch store, guys. If Alex wants to throw that link in the chat, do it, bro. But he's got an Etsy merch store and he's making a bunch of new t-shirt designs. So check that out. It's cute. It's pretty because he's a pretty motherfucker. There we go. Fucking Jim D, living the life. Good morning at Ugalay or whatever the fuck that is, Florida. Dock my boat at a waterfront venue for brunch on an awesome, bright, and pleasant day. Cheers. He's got like 2 Filipino girls on each arm, bro. That fool's macking. He's retired as fuck. Yeah, love it, Jim.
I commented on that. I got a comment for that one in a little bit. Yeah.
Nice. We got Rose in the house. SK19, Fresh Blood, let's go. Boom, let's go. You guys may not be Fresh Blood, but you're starting to comment in the chat. So if you've seen the show before and you've been around for a minute, my bad. I'm not trying to be like one of those people. I'm just saying I don't see you hardly ever in the chat, so I call you Fresh Blood. So that's what I mean by that. So there we go. Nice jams. Yep. You guys watch Coffee Time? What's that? Go ahead.
That intro countdown was a pretty good song.
Yeah. I just figured I'd fuck it. Like, let's throw it on there, even if I do get like a copyright from it, because I think it's a popular song. It was, it's not like copyright free. So, but I like the countdown. It pumps people up. It gives people a chance to come in here. You know what I mean? So There we go. You guys watch Coffee Time. There we go. Apex, Jim. I'm getting a place in Florida when we moon for sure. There we go. Yeah, my shit's gonna be on the mountain on a mountain in Florida, so the gators and shit can't get me. You know what I mean? Let's go. Bullish Tiger Army, sup? Oh, hope some of you got that XR PayNet pump. I don't know. Nah, I don't think a lot of us didn't catch it, but there we go.
Yo.
Yeah, Buster having a tough time getting my money worth, scarfing down eggs, Benedict, sausage, crab, grilled mahi, quaffing Bloody Marys and champagne.
Jim D don't even need a boom, man. He's already there.
He does it, bro. He's already at the yacht party.
Yeah.
He's on the fucking. It's like Margaritaville.
My face is naked.
It's naked, bro. Looks good though. There you go.
Can't tell if I look older or younger.
Yeah, look like nephew Buster with a clean shave.
Get to that true authentic self right here.
Yes.
Quit covering up my authenticity.
Yes. The ladies love that, bro. Ladies
Fuck you.
The ladies love it, dude.
This journey's not meant for everybody, man.
Right. Still trying to get into XRP net. Go ahead.
We're trailblazing this. We're trailblazing this shit, bro.
That's right.
If you don't have a vision, go sit on the sidelines and talk shit.
That's right. Vlogs in the house. Mike Kavanaugh, let's go. I lucked in today, just home for the grocery store, right into live stream. There we go. Alex Vlogs, have a couple of people on my site. Have like a couple of, that's good. So if you guys are watching from Alex, so Alex D Vlogs is also showing our show today. So it's on his channel. He's got some subs as well. So we got Uncle Buster. Uncle Buster is broadcasting it from his YouTube. So if you guys want to, you guys can have it simulcast to where if any of these channels get taken down or, if something happens with the Berserker channel, you can watch it from Alex D Vlogs' YouTube. You can also watch it from Uncle Buster XRP. You can watch it from E4 Rocket 888 on YouTube. So check out all that stuff and hit like, hit subscribe if you guys can. And we appreciate it. Thanks for watching. So this is just so you know, coffee time for you new viewers. You are looking at, this is a community channel. We talk about crypto primarily. We also go into red pill. We talk about lots of different stuff. And it's like a community forum. So not a lot of people do this online, especially on YouTube. But you can join with a chat link, a StreamYard link, and then we could all get on the screen and we talk about stuff amongst each other. And everybody's welcome. If you guys feel like you want to say something or you want to talk, please click the link and join. But this is our 45th show for Coffee Time, Uncle Buster and I. And then we also do another show on Wednesday nights called Crypto Night Live. So that's what this is if you're just tuning in. So cheers to you and welcome in. Crypto OG, Tony Bags, you talking about XRP? Yeah, they got some, there's a coin on the XRP ledger, I think called XRPayNet. And apparently it pumped. So Tony Bags is all stoked about it. Let's go. I got some off Bitrue, but storing in Zum. There we go. I use a solo dex to buy XRP. There we go. There we go. Etsy. Boom. Alex has got an Etsy link, and he buys merch there. So hit that link, guys. Pick up a T-shirt. Come on, don't be a Scrooge McDuck. Pick up a T-shirt. Let's do it. Let's see here. Nephew Buster. Aloha, fellows. There we go.
Nephew Buster.
Yeah. Oh, the fresh blood here. I think that's Alex's people. So good morning and welcome to Coffee Time. This is like I said, it's a community channel for everybody to join, and we talk shop. We talk about all kinds of crazy stuff. So let's go. Tavarian Tiller. There we go. Simple as that. Boom. Zeno in the chat. Yeah, Buster agreed. Many of the sidelines talking shit. Many on the sidelines talking shit. There we go.
That's all I could do, man.
Yeah. Boom. Randy.
Talk shit.
Just took me 50 ways to. What the fuck? Tony Bags, you're horrible, bro.
Oh, fuck.
There we go. He wasn't wrong. I have no idea what they're talking about. They're just rambling right now. Boom. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat here, guys. I'll go ahead and spread it 4 ways. Let's do all destinations. Boom. Go ahead and join us. We'll talk shop. We'll talk about, what's going on in Twitter land and what they're distracting us from. So, I was also thinking about what is the reason Elon was allowed to purchase Twitter. Not why he purchased Twitter. It's why was he allowed to purchase Twitter? And I think we got something on that too. So links in the chat, guys. Click one of those links. Join the show.
Yeah, that doesn't mean much, man. Elon and Twitter to me.
Right. It's
even if you read an article of why he was allowed.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say it's like a connect the dots thing, bro. So I think what happened was, I think Extra VOD and also Zach Rector kind of pushed the button. They figured it out, and what we came across was from Extra VOD and Zach Rector. I just giving them credit because they brought it up. Is that Elon is about to make Twitter into that X.com? You heard about that X.com thing?
That's his pay system or some shit.
That's his pay system. So he's in a video that he did earlier this year or something like that, and he is literally logs on stream. Boom. He is literally talking. Good morning, brother. Jim D on stream. There we go. But he's literally talking about. I'm gonna mute you. You got background noise, Jim. He's talking about how he's going to implement this plan from July of 2000, and it's a 22-year-old plan to create X.com, which is that whole payment platform thing, and he's going to turn Twitter into that. I think that's why he was allowed. So, and this goes back to what you were talking about, Buster, is that they're going to sacrifice a lot of these little guys, these puppets, and you're going to see some human sacrifice type shit. Human trafficking is going to bust out. They're going to oust a lot of this crime and shit in order to hang on to the financial system and have the power. And I think Elon's one of their guys. Like Zuckerberg was for Facebook, Elon's going to be for the money platform, which is Twitter 2.0. So I think that's why they're not killing him. They're letting him do all this shit.
You think it's going to happen where it's we know that Brandon's going to be he's a pedophile, right? Or something like that. And then they're going to show in history books. Yeah, this president became pedophile. Even though teach that in school.
Right.
I don't know.
Right. They might just wrap it up in a crimes against humanity kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
They may not say the word pedophile in the textbooks, but yeah. But they're all, dude. I don't know, dude. This is such a weird, crazy, right?
Yeah, it'd be funny though,
bro. Houghton Mifflin makes 9 million copies for all the high schools to read that one of the presidents was a pedophile. That's what the fuck, crazy, bro. I don't know how much we're gonna swoosh away because the people got to see the truth as far as all this is concerned. Oh, it's nuts, dude. It's nuts. But anyways, there's that. That's the whole Elon thing, and that's why he was.
Makes
allowed
me think
to
it's all.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It makes
me
think.
Well, the other thing that's been going on.
It's not going to be.
Sorry, go ahead.
It makes me feel like we're going to appear to win, but we ain't winning shit. You know what I'm saying?
Which is the sad.
Yeah,
thing.
They're going to sacrifice all these motherfuckers that have been getting over for fucking 50 years.
Yeah.
They're going to bring it out to the forefront, and we're going to be like, oh, we won. The good guys won.
Yeah.
And it's going to be.
Yeah. They're going to.
It could be wake up, we won, come over here and fall back asleep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember you talking about that 2 years ago when all this shit was what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone. The people that don't like XRP, they hate the escrow. You fucking throw out a $10,000 XRP, 5,000 XRP, they could wipe out all debt, right? And then you have people like, they'll never do that. They would never. All mortgages paid off, all debt paid off, right?
Yeah.
So
the Jubilee. Yeah.
The Jubilee, yeah. A
Yeah.
debt reset, okay? So they reset all debt because they're going to take your house away anyway in the next 30 years. But we won, right? And everyone's like, we won. And people will fucking flock to the system.
Yeah.
You
And
let everyone own their house. They'll come in here and flock to this shit.
Yeah.
Because we won.
Yeah.
And we're getting played.
Jim's here, muted, Jim.
Boom. Jim
You're
on
muted.
deck. Jim
Hey,
on deck.
good morning. Can you hear
Good
me?
morning, brother. Yeah.
Awesome. It's a beautiful day down here. I think we're going to be seeing some major events this month in the cryptoverse as well as the global economy. But these are exciting and dire times, in the Chinese sense of the word exciting. We'll have to see how it plays out, guys. No one knows.
Roger that. Good morning, Jim.
Roger, man. When it plays out, bro, I'm gonna have to fly to Florida and hang out with Jim D. Man, he's been doing it for a little bit. I got some catching up to do.
Yeah, I got it down to a science pretty well. I got it actually pretty thrifty too. I get the cost-effective venues I go to. Biggest, bang for the buck in terms of atmosphere, people, quality of people, and food and drink. So I know what I'm doing.
Hey, Jim.
Good for
Jim,
you,
how
bro.
old are you?
It's good shit.
If you mind me asking, how old are you?
I don't want to give a calendar age, but I'm going to say I'm a senior citizen. But on the good side of that, my bio age is about almost half of that. So I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they're just wondering, like, how long do you think it's going to happen? You think it's going to happen this year, 3 years? How long do you think it's going to happen?
Wind
Well,
pop. Wind move.
Here comes
Went
Alex E. Law.
Well, honestly, I think there's a big play right now to for all the national the bankers, central bankers are. I think they're really trying to manipulate the macro context to force us back to a gold commodities-based standard, and I think we're seeing that now with the gold and silver starting to run. The Fed's going to probably. I don't want to get too deep into this early in the discussion here because this is the social time of the channel, but I think we're going to see some playing around with the supply chain on the commodities, especially gold and silver especially, and I think they're going to start pivoting the Fed back to soften, which is going to set them up for a crash on all the currencies. Anyway, that's where I think we're headed. I think we could see some big things happening here in the next quarter.
There you go. So there's a couple of things we didn't talk about. So that's the Elon thing. Ye is just a complete distraction. Ye, I think, is garbage. Anything Kanye's doing is weird. But so we got the Elon thing, and I think they're letting him buy it and letting him stay alive and letting him do all this and release this shit and sacrifice this shit because he's going to turn Twitter into this like payment platform that everybody's going to, it's going to be like WeChat. He talked about it on a video. He said he's going to copy WeChat.
It's funny. I watched that Ye and Alex Jones interview, and you can see Alex Jones's face. He's all like, "What the fuck is this guy saying?"
He's like, "Shut up."
Yeah, and it's funny because Alex Jones is never like that. He'll be the one that's like, "Yeah, there's aliens and they're in your brain." He's the one talking like that. But when Kanye starts talking about it, he's all like, "Look at his face was all like." What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I don't know if you guys remember, if you guys are old school and you've done a lot of research, Alex Jones used to hang out with Charlie Sheen. Like, yeah, who knows, bro? Who knows what they're all about, bro? They're controlled opposition, maybe so.
Yeah, but
dude, I don't. Yeah.
Alex Jones was like the beginning of my conspiracy red pill, so I don't hate on him.
Yeah, I was into Alex Jones a lot, but then
you don't hate on him,
saying that we were like.
I don't hate on him just because he's the gatekeeper, man. He'll let you think a little bit, but he's there to stop you. But you're still, if you're watching Alex Jones, you're more conscious than people that aren't watching him.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And,
thank God for the gatekeepers, bro, to keep us. Wake you up. So if you're completely asleep, at least they help wake you up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
you just got to do a little bit more research, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Well, like the second thing is Ripple did their last filing for their summary brief or something like that, or whatever it is, their court thing. So Stuart Alderati, which is the Ripple counsel, they're saying that they filed their last like thing. So we're looking at like maybe light at the end of the tunnel with the whole lawsuit. And at the same time, they're releasing all the Twitter pedophile files and fucking censorship files and whatever the fuck they're releasing. So it's like, look this way, not that way kind of thing. So Twitter may be possibly coming to an end, bro. And then, or not Twitter, but the SEC lawsuit, the XRP SEC lawsuit, or the Ripple SEC lawsuut. So there's that. And then what's the other big thing?
However it happens, it's gonna be swift. It's gonna happen swiftly, right?
Pun intended. Pun intended.
Yeah.
That's
yeah. We're on 3 years of bad news, man, and shit trying to hold it down. When it happens, it's gonna explode.
Yeah. It's
just like all the cars are just stacking up. And when it goes, it's gonna be quick.
Well, we got Iceman's on. Pete, come on, bro.
Shout out to Iceman.
Yeah, I threw the link in the chat. We also got the Tether thing too. So there was something on Twitter. I haven't found it yet today, but they were talking about how like Justin Sun and Tron washes Tether, and like I guess apparently FTX, some sort of FTX thing where FTX was given like 36 billion Tether, and then they washed it, and then it vanished. So like there's more like fuckery going around with Tether. And so when Tether crashes, like
that's going to be the big one.
That's the big kahuna burger, bro.
That's the big kahuna.
$5 billion in Tether.
Hey, even when we're trading, man, I told you don't hold Tether, right? We were holding USDC.
Yeah, USDC, dude. Even though it's ERC.
I haven't heard it. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about USDC being. I always felt safer holding USDC though over Tether. But who knows?
Well, that's if you're ready. Yeah, that's if you're holding sideline bags ready to buy a dip or something like that, But we're not always like in USDC unless you're always ready.
Yeah, I was saying when back in the trading days when.
Yeah.
I'd hold it in USDC over Tether, but. Yeah, Tether. When Tether folds, bro, we're just stacking up, man. It's like it's all happening, slowly.
It's not even if, it's when it folds. It's like that. We just know. It folds.
Oh, fuck.
We've been in this game for so long. We just know when they're going, what's going. People are like, oh, I was talking to E4 last night, and we were talking about what exchanges are safe. And I was like, I know a lot of people have their opinions, but I think that like Uphold is one of the chosen ones. Uphold is an XRP exchange. And another one that's XRP exchange is BitTrue. BitTrue might survive. But like people are saying that like Coinbase ain't going nowhere. And I'm like, are you sure? Like they crashed Tether, bro. Tether is the fucking literal spine of all these exchanges. Even Uphold and BitTrue, they're not immune.
You think Coinbase is gonna go?
Tether goes down, all the exchanges go down because all the pairs are with Tether.
We spoke on that
most
last
of them.
week.
You think Coinbase is gonna go down?
Go ahead. EC's on. What's up? Go ahead.
Morning, guys. Good morning, everyone.
What up, player? We spoke about that last week. Oh, go ahead.
That was just going to be quick because I'll be taking my flight tomorrow, and I'm just busy with last preparations. I just wanted to say, good morning to y'all. Have a great Sunday, and hey, we're XRP and Blue Crew. We're going to places, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Vlogs is no pop. There we go. No pop.
No, fuck
Tonight.
vlogs.
No
There's a pop.
Tonight vlogs.
There we go. Yeah.
That's when moves.
Vlogs he always slips in those, man. He'll slip in that question.
Hell, I don't.
He got
when we pop, I'm gonna dump him on the I'm gonna cover his entire property with popcorn.
Yeah. Well, he'll be like, wait, we'll like cover him with the Gatorade jug, with like Gatorade and shit, like
like Super Bowl win, like
go,
this Gatorade jug.
Pour it over his
We
face.
go to mood party, you mean?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you'll have
Yeah,
to take
just
you'll have to
blue
go skinny,
Gatorade.
go skinny
Blue
dipping in the fucking lap pool. That way you can get all the sticky goopy off. It's all right.
Great.
It's all right.
All right,
There you go.
guys.
Later, brother.
Later.
Love, live, heal. Greetings. Good morning.
Lady
My
E,
cat-
what up?
Mike Kavanaugh, Alex's controlled opposition, never talks down to Israel. You're a gatekeeper, vlogs. I love it. That's beautiful. Sunday, hugs
He's
and
talking
kisses to everyone.
He was talking about Alex Jones, man.
Alex Jones. So what do you think,
Yeah.
vlogs? Do you like
Talking about
Alex
Mike
Jones?
Kavanaugh, or what are you talking about?
No, I was
No,
saying
Alex
Mike Kavanaugh
Jones.
was talking about Alex
Oh,
Jones,
Mike
not
Kavanaugh, yeah.
Alex D Vlogs.
Love
No,
it.
I was watching Alex Jones initially before all of this crypto stuff, and I got hooked on conspiracy stuff. But then he went and said we're all like aliens and like, you know, all this flat Earth stuff, and I was like, okay, this guy's off. So I went back to sleep, right? And then then finally woke up during the Trump era, but it's crazy.
Honestly,
Beautiful.
though, with the ISO coins, man, I was watching our video from last week and reading some comments, and somebody put like XRP, XLM, Algo, XDC. But if you think about XLM fucking burnt half their supply, and it's still only 8 cents. So if XLM was a full supply, it'd be 4 cents right now. Like XLM is way undervalued.
They're hiding that shit. What was Jed McCaleb? He was part of something nefarious in the beginning. Wasn't he like Mount Gox in the beginning? Way
Yeah,
Yeah,
back.
he had
Mt.
Mt.
Gox,
Gox Exchange.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's mad. People don't even fucking know that. You got to be like OG. You got to have an OG tell you that.
Mount
You
Gox
even
is
know that,
actually it's actually the Magic the Gathering site. And then they traded like cards, like Magic the Gathering cards for crypto. Like that's how it's not a crypto exchange. It wasn't ever a crypto exchange, I think. I don't know. Someone confirmed that.
What was the fuckery going on with Mount Gox? How did
I
what
don't know. It's
happened?
too late. I
It
think
was a hack,
Legendary might know.
right? Mount
Legendary,
Gox
get in
was-
here. Explain.
Supposedly got hacked and hella people lost their Bitcoin.
Damn. Jim
And Jed
Dion.
McCaleb was like, I'm out. But
That's interesting. Yeah,
but yeah, I don't know why
Way
the
past
XLM. I thought about that the other day. I was like, I think XLM's like 8-9 cents. I was like, dude, if they didn't burn half their supply, that shit would be like 4 cents right now. It'd be less than XDC. Like I wouldn't buy XDC. I mean, I love XDC, but I wouldn't buy XDC at 5-6 cents. I bought it at fucking triple zeros, bro. Like I'm not buying XDC at 5 cents. But
yeah. Mike Kavanaugh says LCX is the only safe exchange. Nobody even knows what the fuck that is, Mike. We got Coinbase, isn't it FDIC protected? Yeah, but FDIC insurance is down to 0. So FDIC insurance is a smokescreen. Nobody's insured anymore. None of the banks are insured. It was in documentation like 6 months ago. So if you look it up, you'll find that FDIC insurance is 0 for everything. There we go. Hope they put more. Tony Bags, love the new stickers. Boom. Coinbase is being sketchy as fuck. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. And so that's why we say, you know, Coinbase is probably one of the ones to fall, you know. I know people are saying that, you know, CZ, Tron, Justin Sun, Tether, like that's some big fuckery too. It's all about to implode, bro. All of it. So.
You think Binance US is gonna go too?
Oh yeah, I think so, bro.
You think so?
Yeah. Well, look at the
Need to get
weird
my
shit.
off that.
Yeah. Well, look at the weird shit that's happening. Like, you know, you look at like Brian Brooks. He was the CEO of Binance US for 2 seconds, and he's like, "Fuck that."
Yeah,
he's
that's
out.
true. That's true.
It's like there's
Yeah.
lots of little things that people don't remember because there's been so much distraction and news. So, third eye boy, 85 Rams. He exposed what happened in the forest. I have no idea what they're talking about.
When you buy off Uphold, does it automatically? Can you like trade your XRP off onto Cold Wallet, or do you have to wait like a couple of weeks or something like that?
I think it depends on your level of KYC AML. If you're like verified
Okay.
and all that shit, then I don't think you have a wait time to pull your shit off. But it might be a day or two. You know what I mean? I know that like Uphold's like 2 or 3 days, something like that, because they're still waiting for ACH to go through. Pete on deck. What's up, Pete?
Oh, just chilling.
Iceman.
That's me.
How you doing?
Iceman.
That's the name has been around for a long time.
Happy coffee time number 45, guys. How's everyone doing? Good.
So what's today's topic?
Well, we were talking about Elon, and yeah, it's just there's so much shit going on. It's like a big ass distraction. But
Oh yeah,
We're
everything's
waiting on-
fucking distraction. Like the
Yeah,
fucking rain.
we're waiting on some sort of crash, like a bank crash. Either and on the crypto side, people are expecting it to start with something called Tether, which is a stable coin that's used, and it's what backs Tether is pretty much
Nothing.
fairy dust. Yeah, fairy dust and nothing. And so that's essentially what the crutch that's going to crack and break the crypto market is going to be Tether. Something up with Tether, and that's one of the topics we're talking about now.
There was a guy who.
Government.
Sorry, go ahead, Pete.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
He's talking to
No,
me.
there was this guy who was interviewing who was a Tether CEO or Tether executive, and he was being interviewed. He totally looked like he was lying. Like whenever they're asking questions about Tether reserves and stuff, like he would cross his arms, and I'm all like, "Fucking, you don't do that if you're like confident in what you have. Like you don't cross your arms and like, hold your face as a CEO or as executive. That's what they teach you, not to do that." And he's like doing it. Like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
This USDT is done, man.
Done. And it's only a matter of time before that happens, and then the whole house of cards takes a shit, because that's what we're waiting on, is everything to crash so they can implement this new shit, and it might be great.
You're talking about the government's crypto.
We're talking about not just crypto, we're talking about the government, because Wall Street and crypto are tied still.
Yep.
Right.
They're still connected, right? And so
Well,
whatever
what's
the
thoughts on
catalyst-
the government's
The CBDC.
CBDC.
well, CBDCs, crypto is going to be running on CBDCs coming up. That's what
Right.
But that's a boogeyman. A lot of people have been scared about that. In the Patriot movement, a lot of people are like, "Oh, it's programmable money," and I don't know how they're going to get around it. I still don't know. That's what we were talking about a couple of shows ago. Is the boogeyman inside of the CBDC, essentially, to the public? And so, but yeah, so so essentially, some sort of catalyst is going to crash the market, which will crash the Dow Jones and all that shit, Wall Street, the whole nine. We'll go into this is the basic theory. We'll go into a gold standard where money is backed by gold again, but they're going to be it's going to coincide with digital, and that's where the CBDC is entered in.
What do we say the ratio was yesterday?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's essentially the basics of it, and then the
That's
CBDC will
9.91
work in
right now.
tandem with other
What
crypto.
was it back in 71?
Hey Pete, could you be even louder as you whisper?
I'm trying to talk quiet. I'm sorry about that.
No, just turn it up.
Conversation.
Turn it up.
Yeah, we helped a friend out yesterday. She had like $1,000. She wanted to go buy some silver, and there was a little bit available. Of course, with the overage, it was $29 an ounce, and she wanted to do a bullion buy, so didn't want to pay taxes. So don't blame her. So we helped her out a little bit, and it's not around.
Oh, you can't find the silver. Okay.
Yeah, it's getting sucked off the COMEX and the LBMA. The foreigners are sucking it out. So the premiums are going way sky high. That's where we're reflecting and giving an indication of what the really true price should be.
Well, yeah, I know the comic shut down.
Talk about it. You guys are silver guys.
Yeah.
So
little more than that.
why did the COMEX? What the fuck? Explain that to somebody who doesn't know anything about precious metals.
Well, the
Please.
COMEX is what makes it available to the middleman.
Just
And it's like I tell you, he said he had some coming, but he was 3 weeks out. And anybody follow the price of gold and silver this week?
No.
So silver's
A
up
lot of
about-
us don't follow gold and silver. You're
well,
that.
you
You're the
should,
guy who
because that'll
knows.
show you what your
You
crypto
know.
is doing.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I mean it's up $2, so it's at 23.5 right now. Gold's a little bit over 1,800. Silver's passing it, but if you go back to when we went off the gold standard 71, what did we figure yesterday? Silver was the ratio. It's 30-1.
Yeah.
Today it's 90-1. And there's some out there talking it's going to be 1-1. When you're talking ratio of price of silver, price of gold. I don't know if we're ever going to go 1-1, but
You know, the very interesting thing about silver is that the commodity value is becoming competing with the traditional monetary value now because of the extreme demand of silver for all the electronics, EV cars, solar panels, etc. So, you know, I guarantee you, Elon Musk and people in that market area are sucking it up as fast as they can.
Actually, it's
Big
your
of-
foreign countries that are buying it, and your banking system is buying gold and silver. That's where it's going.
yeah, they're buying it all.
Well, that too, yeah, agreed.
You take Bank of America and
Wells Fargo
well,
and Chase.
Well, the problem with silver has always been for the last, roughly 100 years probably, it's been manipulated. They're using derivatives. You know, all the too big to fail banks are sucking it down with derivatives, and they're cross-pollinating each other to cover each other. If someone loses money on the futures, they'll give them a deal on copper or gold or something else. So, like Bank of America has got a big short position, and they're trying to keep it down. But in the meantime, look at the supply curve. The supply is getting sucked off so fast, it's unbelievable.
well, the supplies become almost nil.
And you know this in real time.
Well,
Because you guys deal with it.
December will be you won't be able to get any by the end of December anyway.
I'm going to be very surprised if we don't get some kind of national policy statement pretty soon saying it's considered a strategic metal for electronics and industrial use, and so therefore, you know, they're going to probably try to limit it to, you know, on the private side of it. I would not be surprised at all.
Roger that.
yeah.
Well, I know you can't get eagles. They're like impossible to get any kind of eagles right now.
Well, the rumor on the Eagles is that the U.S. Mint is actually bogarting the silver Eagles and not really showing their true value. They're actually they're losing big money on the short position. They're shorting it to compare it with holding it. And I'm not going to. The inside rumor is that they're bogarting the silver in preparation for going back to a bi-metal standard.
Muted.
There you go. Now you're unmuted. We get a lot of feedback. We get a lot of feedback with background noise. But yeah.
Yeah, it's the gentleman. I can't see his name, but there's a lot of background noise.
Yeah, Jim D. That's it. That's what it says, Jim D. So we got coffee time number 45, guys. 5 on screen. You guys in the chat, you guys are diehards. 33 viewers. There's that number again, 33. Let's go.
33, man.
Appreciate you guys hanging in there, coming in, talking shop. Vlogs, you got anything, bro?
Not really. I'm just listening.
Not really. Yeah, I love it. There's all kinds of stuff that. So sorry, go ahead.
My question, I guess, let me ask Pete now. Hi, Pete. For crypto, what's your thoughts on Moon?
What's your thoughts on Moon?
What's my thoughts on the moon?
Go, Pete. How do you think it'll implement? You think we're going to crash first? You think you think crypto's going to take off?
I
or you
think
just...
everything's going to take a dump.
Okay.
I mean, it's like, I mean, everybody that's in here today, what do you have at home to back yourself when it does? I mean, you keep X amount of cash at home, but what's it going to be worth? We don't know. You know me, I'm a hoarder of metals. The cryptos, mine with the two gentlemen that are in here that got me into this. The one smiling right now, I see him. A lot of it, I based it on what you guys have told me and stuff, and what we got into it. Mine is all in a hard wallet. I got some I play with. What's it gonna do? It's all gonna crash. Then everybody's gonna panic.
Then what? What do you think after that, Pete?
Well, it depends what some of us do when that crashes. You gonna buy more?
Well,
you think we'll be allowed to buy more?
I don't think the availability will be there, because it's like all your exchanges are going to be, dumped on. And as we've all found out in the past, when it goes way up and we go try to buy it, you can't because it's overloaded.
Yeah.
But
that's a big thing because we've experienced that, guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, we're going to see, I believe we're going to see some big global events here soon with respect to the financial monetary system. England and Japan are on the razor's edge of monetary system collapse. They've had to dump U.S. bonds, not to protect their own currencies, and they can't England almost couldn't pay their pension funds. So we got two national currencies ready to collapse at any moment.
Well, look at England. Look what's going on in the EU. That's a forecast of what's coming our way. You're looking at energy is going to be affected also, not just your money.
Well, it's.
I wonder how long.
I'm sure everybody that's in here knows, because I've asked people at work. Do you guys know what backs the dollar? And they're all like, gold. It's.
Well,
how much?
The funny thing is, everybody says, because of the petrodollar, when Kissinger took us off of it and gave us, the petrodollar system in lieu of the gold, run on our gold reserves back in the day. Everybody thinks we're no longer on the gold standard. Well, essentially, that's yes and no. The actual value of the dollar is still hinged to the old original gold rate. That's how the real value is kind of derived. But it's been, you look at the buying power, it's kind of like 3 cents on what it was originally worth, what a dollar would have valued in the old days. It was hedged to the gold, to the real solid gold. But we've still got a little bit of momentum going on that original old ancient gold standard. But they're going to have to go back to it because there's nothing else popping it up other than this good faith.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we are. Everybody in here, I'm sure that, we are the petrodollar. And, you take OPEC and the Saudis, what they could do to us overnight, which they've started to do anyway.
Yeah, that's imminent. There's already like about 20 countries that I know of that are getting ready to join the BRZRKR as a trading federation. Frankly, they're just tired of dollar hegemony. Our bankers, we think we're love and peace kind of a country. We're not. We extort other nations into buying our bonds in exchange for favorable trade status, and so they inherit our inflation because they have to buy everything in dollars, and on top of their own inflation, their national inflation, and they're all sick of it. When Biden weaponized the dollar during the this last crisis with Russia and Ukraine, everybody said this is bullshit. We're not putting up with this. We got to do our own thing. We can't trust them enough not to do this to us too. There's no international court, no law. They just did it. The bankers.
I agree on all of it. We can wake up tomorrow and OPEC can say we don't take the dollar anymore. What's that going to do to us? We're done.
Yeah. I think they'll continue taking the dollar, but they're going to, I think, wean themselves off of it. They're going to start taking digital yuan and the same face for the Russians. They'll trade to China to act like they're still sanctioning Russia, but Russia's going to just sell gold and give gas credits. I mean, they're going to swap and barter at a commodity level.
Yep.
Right. I agree.
So there we go, guys. There we go. You think they have a plan, Pete? You think they have something planned out to fix everything? Yeah, I don't. So in other words, where I'm coming from is we're not going into like a Great Depression for years or a decade. I think we're going into maybe a week tops of chaos.
No.
And then they fix the shit with the gold back again.
It'll take a couple weeks.
I think it'll take a little bit longer than that, but we don't know.
The great piece is that we've never been through something like this, so everybody's guessing on exactly how it's going to go down and how it would affect everything.
There's the question: are you ready for that? And I don't mean dollar bills, and I don't mean silver and gold. You got the means to protect your family, and I don't mean guns. I'm talking, what are you going to eat? Are you ready for that?
Plenty of bugs down here in Florida.
There's bugs in Florida we could eat, Pete. We can eat the bugs. You will eat the bugs.
I don't think the mail system is going to work. I don't think UPS is going to be around, and we're a long shot from Florida. So
you can't mail him some bugs, Jim?
Well, we got possum.
There we go. That's some good eating right there.
I got, as you guys know, I mean, I got, there's a lot of people out there I consider family. They know where to go. You just got to bring something to the table.
For sure.
And, what are the people around you like,
Your neighbors.
Who do you think's going to help you out? Who do you think's going to go against you? Who's going to try to take what you got?
Well, this is the issue during the Civil War. I mean, this is the advantage of having free speech. Everybody goes out to the pub and shows their hand, and they get drinking. They're talking about where you stand on various issues. Everybody's basically dressed in the same uniform of Levi jeans and boots and cowboy hats. So now you know which way to point your muskets when push comes to shove.
Yeah. I mean, that's all talking crazy, but it's reality.
It is reality. Nobody wants to think about it, but it could easily happen, man. They can control all our food, the whole chain. It's like,
well, you know where to go.
Yeah, I know where to go, man. You're only like 5 minutes from me.
Yeah, how long is it going to take to get here?
2.5
minutes. Wow.
Yeah.
Beans, bullets, and Band-Aids.
We'll be pulling in with a dually and loading everybody up.
The thing that troubles me most about the current global situation is we basically been given to shield ourselves from all the spending and inflation that we generate for ourselves. And to buy the world peace, they've been importing out of hemisphere goods from India, China, everywhere, Africa, to feed us, and we gave up our merchant marine years ago, and now guess who controls all the freaking cargo? The Chinese. So they're in a perfect position to extort us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Chinese are a threat.
The
CCP, yeah.
We got Alan on deck. The reality of it is God is in control no matter what man thinks is going to happen. Ultimately,
Amen.
God's in control of all of it.
Yep.
Roger that.
Yep.
We got Bagman. He's got that USD on the decks, waiting for that dump. He's like, the only exchange I trust is the decks. The XRP Ledger Dex. Let's go.
Yeah. So which way do you go when you're trying to get it out? How are you going to go about it? I've asked that question a lot of times.
Right.
Where are you going to send it?
You talk about crypto. Go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, this very topic came up on the chain live with one of the guest speakers. I forgot the gentleman's name. He was very distinguished guy. And he's saying, well, you don't really want to go, from quality value transmission instruments like XRP into crap coins again, like dollars. That's like selling your good stuff for trash. So we're hoping for basically is an exchange commodity system somewhere, if they don't completely outlaw DeFi, so that you can basically trade currencies, crypto, quality crypto for goods and services. And that may be a popular movement more than anything. Right now you got eBay, and what we need is a digital eBay, essentially, crypto eBay. And the crypto, unfortunately, the market capitalization is just not there to make it significant enough to generate, have commercial activity to generate a very sophisticated trade barter system. And then with the legislation issues at the national level, with the SEC and FBI and all the commodities exchange commissions and so forth, nobody wants to risk it, I don't think. Given that all the original instigators in this space are all getting blown up by the FTX.
I think you're right long term, but short term, people are going to want to put some coins into reality. So for me, I hope Coinbase around. Coinbase is my highest way out, man. I'm like 50,000 a day, 100,000 a day. If Coinbase goes down, that's a big off ramp,
Yeah.
But if Coinbase went down, I think I'm gonna be able to walk into a bank and cash out XRP.
Well, I know you have.
Yeah, I would like to withdraw 5 XRP.
This is what kills me. I had the foresight to diversify my on-off ramps. I had like 5 different exchanges going. Currently, 3 of them are down.
I do too. Coinbase was my biggest, then Uphold. I've never withdrawn through BitTrue, but I'm sure I could connect something through BitTrue. I still have Kraken. I got a lot, but Coinbase is a significant amount daily, But
yeah, I like that.
If you think like Garlinghouse, 99% are going down, it's going to be Tether that takes the whole slew. When Tether fails, this is the moment.
When we talk about everything crashing, the internet's going to go with that.
Okay, so just think about everything crashing. If crypto crashes with everything else, no one's going to give a flying fuck about crypto. If the stock market crashes, real estate crashes, but the people that hold it are, there's 25 people watching right now. These 25 people know not to get rid of that shit.
No, you just sit and wait. Watch what happens when the dust settles.
Yeah.
Well, Tony Baggs says something. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, read that.
Tony Baggs, he goes, you don't need to get it out. It is the new system. You just got to wait until all the bullshit's done.
Right.
Exactly. So that's the long term. But short term, I've been holding for 5 years. I'm going to try to get something out short term.
That's it?
But my long term goal is.
When did he come over here and corrupt us? 5 years ago? Oh, did I say corrupt?
That was a couple. That was a couple of years ago, Pete.
Yeah, no, shit, time goes by. It's like, oh, how long was it? Yeah, we're
I think,
going 6 years on this house, and it still seems like yesterday. But
you know, you go
I
longer
meant
term.
corrupt in a good way there.
If they showed a $2,500, $5,000 XRP, there's nowhere to go, man. You ain't.
Nope.
No.
Well, here goes to the next comment, bro.
XRP will be the most stable asset on Earth.
This is fresh
And,
blood,
you know,
I think, from Alex's channel. Wayside Soja it's not about getting it out. It's about the innovation of using the crypto instead of the fiat. You know?
Yeah, I agree. Maybe I came across wrong when I said get it out. It goes up to 5,000 a ding. I'm not going to try to get it out. It's
well, there's several ways where you'll be able to capitalize.
You'll
be able to capitalize by perhaps getting a derivative off of it, or like getting a percentage, residual off of what you hold.
Well, that's part I want to sit down with you two and I guess learn some more. I got to bribe you with something, I guess.
We'll go deep, bro. No, we'll just have a barbecue.
Hey, bring one of those silver bars you showed. Bring a silver bar over here. I got you, bro. The big one.
The big one.
I know all kinds of bars. Is that the payment?
I'm just fucking with you, man.
I'll let you pet it.
I'll let you pet it. You can touch it once. That's it. Bagman, he goes on ramps, on off ramps, coming to DEX. So the XRP Ledger's got a built-in decentralized exchange where we're probably not going to need any of those centralized exchanges in due time. Plus also PolySign, standard custody. There'll be some institutional grade custody that's super secure where, you were talking about where you're not going to have to touch your ZERPs. Hopefully that's the case, but there might be something where we will have to move it over to maybe move some of it over to standard custody, or PolySign, which is a company that's supposed to be holding, institutional grade custodying for banks. And if they have a retail portion or, something like that, then perhaps we can earn some money on it without having to spend it ever, So Jim D back on deck. What's up? For sure.
The bail-in? Oh.
Alan wants to go get a beer with Jim D. Let's go. Project Leo will move value without internet. There we go. We also got XPOP too, but I think that was just a proof of concept. I'm not sure how active that is. And that's where the actual ledger transactions can happen without the internet. You can do it through a series of I believe QR codes. And then once it goes online, then it all settles, Yeah, PolySign is probably the most trusted up and coming custody solution where you can earn interest. Hopefully. But hopefully it's available to retail. Right now it's only enterprise.
Would you drop all of it into PolySign, or just maybe third or something like that?
Maybe a third, because you'd want to self-custody most of your stuff, I think, at the beginning,
Yeah.
But that's the thing. That's a good question. Who knows what they're going to turn it into for all the retail investors? They'll have to have some. They'd be stupid not to have a retail option that's owned or ran by PolySign.
Can you imagine the size of the trouble tree?
It's gonna be bananas.
Yeah.
Van Life in the house. Come join us, bro. Grab your Corona. Let's go. Let's talk shop. You'll love Van Life.
Yeah, Van Life, get your ass in here, man. Quit lurking, boy.
Punk. I'm trying to.
What's that stuff you have? The Apple stuff?
Yeah. So we got an OG in the house from Nevada, and hopefully he can join. Let me throw the link in the chat. Boom, boom.
The apple pie is Bailey's.
Bailey's apple pie in your coffee.
There you go.
It's a good stuff.
Happy coffee time. Number 45, everyone.
45.
What do you got, Jim? What do you got?
I just wanted to mention, given that last anti-inflation deal that Biden pushed through, that legislation, they got all this anti-crypto legislation in there. Uphold is now requiring W-9 forms and stuff for everything that's online with them. And they're was it 186,000 IRS agents, or some large number of agents are hiring. the IRS. They're coming after the crypto space, and so we're going to be really hard pressed to stay in the crypto space to trade goods and services even among ourselves. We wanted to do that because it's going to be required by law to report everything. They're going to make it just a reporting nightmare.
There we go. We got Digital Orgy. Flare might have off ramps as well. So we forgot about Flare. Flare's dropping on January 9th, guys. So we get our airdrop.
Where's it from? I've heard this.
It's good stuff.
Hey, where's Jim from?
Jim's in Florida. Florida.
Yeah, I'm down in East Central Florida in the Space Coast region near the Space Center.
I'm just trying to think. I've heard your voice somewhere before. So.
We got Tony Bags. Does anybody have Veritasium coin owned by the guy that invented the DeFi patent? I don't know. Maybe a few of us. Veritasium.
I don't, man. But
yeah.
I was looking at that, man.
Well, what's another
that
one?
one video. Wasn't it Veritasium, the video where he thought Veritasium would be the one, XRP will be, I don't know. I watched. Yeah. You played the video 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, in theory, Reggie has the patent on all the DeFi stuff. In theory, he can go back and at some point collect royalties on all that if they let him. And right now, it looks like the SEC is still playing games with him, holding all of his tokens.
Yeah, that's crazy. The what's the other one? Alter of Ego really pushed Palantir. Palantir is something else too. It's weird. It's like these people come out of the blue that talk about these other coins that might be the one, and it like stirs up that whole question again, where it's like, well, fuck, what's XRP? You know what I mean? Compared to
it is going to be what has already claimed.
We got a mic. Boom, mute it. Boom, Mike Kavanaugh. XTC being used successfully in CBDC pilot project. Yeah, they've been piloting this shit for years. If you're gonna fucking do it, just do it, motherfuckers. Like, come on. You know what I mean? But they have to make it seem organic. That's something I've been talking about for a long time. They have to make it seem organic. And that's why the wait. They're ready. They've been ready for years, bro. This is a 30-year plan. 88 is
longer
when,
than that.
Oh, dude. 88 is when Schwartz filed those patents and all that. And we all know that.
Yeah, Bitcoin.
I wonder if you know how David Schwartz filed it in '88. He's probably like, when are we gonna make this move now? It's already 1995. What?
Yeah, but well, think about this, Vlogs. If you're already rich, like Schwartz, you got a shit ton of ether and all this other shit, and all these coins that these early guys like gave you because they all rub elbows, and I'm sure he's got a shit ton of everything else. They're already rich, so they can wait. That's why they can wait. Yeah. They can wait, bro, and they outweigh the peasants. The peasants are, we're the peasants. We're the ones like, come on, win moon, but it's because we need it. But if
we got here earlier before the institutions, they didn't realize that the freaking peasants were gonna get in first.
I remember when the CBDC was a myth. It wasn't even a fucking thing. I remember like CBDCs weren't even a thing. Nobody talked about them. Nobody there. It was like 2 years ago where it wasn't. It was a fucking myth. Then they started talking about it more. Talking about it a little bit more and a little bit more. Then you saw, a bank was like piloting something or starting to, make a CBDC a little bit and maybe test it. And now we're to the point where like mainstream is scared of it because of the boogeyman in it.
Yeah, when you think about the way this whole space has developed, it's almost extremely obvious that it's all been orchestrated and contrived and by deliberate design. I mean, you got. Bitcoin, it all came out during that banking crisis. The taxpayer had to bail out the too big to fail banks. And they knew they had to basically get in a situation where they could hyper-accelerate the velocity of money, not only for the efficiency, of the high-speed rails, but also to get faster transaction rates because that generates tax revenue, time value of money, and then you got just add the AI contracts on top of all that. You got a perfect mechanism for making the obsolete bunch of dirty old men on the FED on the Fed obsolete. Instead of meeting every quarter, you could have a bot, AI bot, having some government-approved AI rules in place, automatically in real time adjust liquidity and monetary policy, interest rates, everything, all in one platform.
Nice. Chris says XTC's at 2 cents. Looking for 1.5. Let's go.
Hey, if it gets down to 1 cent, I'll come back in on XTC. I love me some XTC, man. That was my biggest hit in crypto, in my crypto career. But
we got the StreamYard link.
No joke.
Join us. Rye Guy on deck. What's up? Cananadia. Tell us what's up, Rye Guy.
Oh, not much. Just having a relaxing morning. Putting together my last minute Christmas shopping list. Gonna get that done today. So that's about all I got planned today. So kicking back with my coffee, listening to what's going on.
Nice. Yeah, Digital Orgy brings up XPX. Already won the CBDC challenge with the Bank of International Settlements. And G was talking about that. So shout out to GDLT if you're listening, bro.
Yeah, maybe
Chris.
I'm emotionally damaged, but I don't really care what's going on in the world right now. I'm just trying to
That's how I feel, bro.
Yeah.
It's the shutdown. It's the shutdown effect. Because what do? You fucking buy whatever you can and you hodl. You know what I mean? Unless you're a day trader and you just think
I'm
you're
not
one
like
of those
I'm not
fuck
at the point
boys.
where I'm hoarding food yet, but I'm definitely stocking up on some stuff and picking up supplies that'll last me for a while and using my cash to buy like better quality tools and stuff that's going to last, because I think there's going to be certain things that are going to sell out and everyone will probably panic a little bit, but those are going to be the people that don't even have like the bare minimum, so
right.
Always keep my propane tanks full, always have extra lighter fluid, lighters, starting to get more like toiletries and food and stuff like that, but I'm not paranoid. I'm not rushing down to the store and buying case lots. Whatever happens. I'll be better off than the average Joe, but I'm not going crazy. I got a life to live too, so
for sure.
Yogi the Bear. Hey, boo boo. Let's go.
Hey, boo boo. Let's get some picnic baskets.
Money bags. Touching on what I was saying before. Seems the SEC shielded XRP by having it removed from exchange collapses. So yeah, that's
exactly, man.
When FTX dropped, they were talking about these exchanges that were proving their reserves, and there was no ZERPs in them. So they had moved the ZERPs to protect it, and that's what's crazy that a lot of people don't talk about. So shout out to Moneybags for bringing that up, bro. That's a big deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's it's so well designed. Yeah, it's instilling the fear and protection at the same time. It's you can't make it up, man.
I've thought that too, that this whole thing was planned out, knowing the technology behind Ripple, and that let's tie him up in a lawsuit. Let's not make him look terrible. No one's getting sued for anything crazy. People don't really like clue into that. Like, they're not being sued for like assault and fraud and all these bogus charges. They're just locked up in a lawsuit right now, so everyone just kind of ignores it. They're like, oh, World Cup, oh, this is happening, oh, that's happening, and meanwhile there's positive things happening in the law case and people just ignore it. They're just like, oh, let's just pay attention to FTX, let's just pay attention to this. And yeah, I feel like they're somewhat protected from all the FUD that's going on, so it's just really people in the know that know.
And then if you do watch the World Cup, crypto.com is coming through on the billboards in the background. I'm like, you can't make it up, man. Like,
these
if you're the mass, if you're the masses and you're just seeing what you see, you're going to buy crypto.com. And that'll be the next one to go.
They're just skimming. They're just scraping the top. It's like making a soup in a pop, and they're just scraping the top of the sheep's money, and they just keep doing that, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
Ralph Cooper in the chat, man.
And then even the XP Ledger itself is an exchange, man. People don't realize that. The ledger is an exchange. So everyone's all, well, how are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? Man, they could fucking collateralize anything they want because it is an exchange in itself. And people don't even understand that. And then you fucking pop on Flare on top of that.
We'll have our off-ramps. You know what I mean?
It's going to be ridiculous. Like, there's no other technology. And I'm an XDC fan. XDC is not an exchange. XRP is. I'm an XLM fan too.
Crowcoin, when I traded it recently, it was so fast. It was faster than XRP comparatively. Like, I traded it from my Crow wallet to like a Bitru wallet. And then as soon as it hit withdraw, it was already in my Bitru wallet. I was like, whoa, that's really quick. I didn't know how they did it, but I was like,
yeah, but like, if you come off an exchange, it's not real time because the exchange is controlling it. So the exchange could be like, okay, if you send XRP out of our wallet, we want to check on it, and there's gonna be a wait time because it's manually being checked, right? But they could be like, oh, Crowcoin, you could just send that shit. We don't need to check Crow, right? So when you go from an exchange, it's not real time. Like if you send from some wallet to another wallet, that's real time because that's decentralized. But when you leave an exchange, it's not real time. It doesn't matter how quick
they don't care.
They could just release. They could have just let you fucking send off your Crow, right? And then when you send XLM, they want to verify it and check it or whatever.
I see.
So
I see.
It doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, get that fucking shit out of my.
Because Bitru did that shit, man. Like I never had an issue with Bitru till I sold all my XDC, and they fucking made me wait hours. I was like, okay, Bitru, it's like that, huh?
Digital Orgy goes, they laugh at you, fight you, sue you, adoption.
Then adopt. Yeah.
And we're at the tail end of the sue you part. You know what I'm saying?
I'm waiting for the day where I can go down to my bank, whichever bank that is in the future, and I can bring my ledger with me or one of my ledgers that maybe doesn't have everything on it, and they'll be like, "Oh, hey, Rye Guy, you're here for your weekly withdrawal. It's just like, how much XRP this time? I think I'll do 0.015 today." And they're like, "Okay, would you like that in cash or would you like to send that to your account?" I'm like, "Oh, I'll just take out cash maybe today. Have a big fat wad." I don't know. I see that in the future.
For sure.
Well, banks are on the threshold of becoming obsolete here if we don't blow up the whole planet. What value do banks really bring to the table when we're basically in a position to be our own bankers now, except if they use the banks for tax reporting?
I think maybe in like the very distant future, the banks won't be necessary, but for the transition for everyday people, I think there's still going to need to be some sort of like storefront for people to go to.
Have you guys realized about the company called Rippling off of Link2? That it's kind of like is it like Salesforce or something like that? They do payroll stuff. It's called Rippling. It's like another company that has like a Ripple name or something like that. I was like, man. And they're being sold on Link2. I'm like, what? Why is a company called Rippling being sold on Link2? It's crazy. And it's like basically going to be like where you're going to get paid in XRP, I think. It's like, hey, I'll offer you 1 XRP. And it's like $100,000 or something like that.
got mad background noise. Hopefully, Jim D
Yeah.
can get a better damn mic.
No, I must have another context running. Let me see if I can turn it off.
All right. Yeah, we need to get him like a Bluetooth sound canceling like headset or something. You know what I mean? Or some better earbuds. Let's go.
Yeah, it's pretty loud.
He's got his.
Well,
his sound-
it says it's muted.
No, you're on. I know it's weird. I don't know what the hell's going on.
He was
think-
No,
unmuted before, but you can't hear anything.
Yeah,
now,
he's
Jim.
muted now.
Got
You
it.
were unmuted, but yeah, you're good now, Jim. Don't get the sound Nazi on your ass, bro.
I'm already on
Berserker
it, bro.
Don't play with that
I'm
shit.
already on it. Damn it, Jim. Damn it, Jim. Damn it. How about that
Oh,
Sheba?
man.
Chris says. How about that Sheba? Let's go. You waiting on that quick little Sheba pop? That's been around for years. Sheba's that little side coin where you're like, fuck, I better have like a couple.
Yeah, I got my
$100 in
Sheba,
it,
man.
You know? Yeah, I better have a little something in there just in case. Just in case, you know. Hard part is you're paying, you know, the ether fees when you try to go in and go out of it. It sucks. Yeah. Cash to
Yeah,
society.
the Sheba and Doge, man, brought a lot of people into crypto. I remember being in the grocery stores when I was working 4 years ago. No one's talking about it. 3 years ago, nobody's really talking about it. The next year, you know, all the vendors are talking about fucking Doge. I was like, wow. You know, talking about Doge and Sheeb. It's crazy. That's when I started seeing like there's crypto and then there's mainstream crypto, you know? And that's where I think those coins fall into place. I think they'll survive though. I think Sheeb will survive, but I think Sheeb's keeping you off the one in the grand scheme of things.
Off the mark.
Yeah, it's just a little bit off the mark.
Coffee time, number 45.
45.
32 viewers. You guys are diehard.
Jet Digital. I still want that 10-minute speech of why 45 is the shit. Where you at, bro?
Bust out the number 2 pencil. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that speech.
Yeah. Well, we did something called a rap battle last Sunday after coffee time. I'm not sure if it'll happen today, but if E4 gets on and he's ready to go, then
No,
you
we're
guys,
not doing it today, man.
You got to battle the contender, right? Yeah,
I got
maybe
shit
some
to
other
do
time.
today. But E4, man. E4 got some skills, bro.
Skills, bro. Skills.
He'll just keep rambling, man. Like, it's pretty good.
Yeah. We got Digital Orgy. We need banks. If we have apps to replace them, that's what Elon is trying to do right now. Or we won't need banks. So yeah. That's what they're talking about. And that's why, you know, I believe Elon was allowed to buy Twitter and also not get murdered. It's all part of it, to release some of the truth, to make the sheep think that we're free.
Yeah, but we also think he was
If he
allowed.
gets murdered,
Was
he
he
might
allowed?
John McAfee things. He might
What's
John
that?
McAfee things. If he gets murdered, he might John McAfee things. He
John
sends out some
McAfee.
kind of. He might send out like some kind of.
a dead man switch.
Yeah.
He probably knows a lot of shit, dude. Yeah.
Well, the downside to having no social media access to people is that you have no way of getting free polls and surveys of what people's attitudes and insights are.
One 179 Kevin. My nephew told me last Christmas about Sheeb.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. So what do we got, guys? You got anything? We can keep this a quick one. We're at an hour and a half right now, hour 24. You guys anybody got anything? You guys want to join or something like that? Or we can just call it early? It's up to you. Speak now or forever
we
hold
got-
your peace.
What is Alex D Vlogs doing on that? Wind Moon.
Wind Moon.
Yeah,
There we go.
if they call it,
Yeah.
if they call it, there's not many people just listening because we're all tired.
Right.
Hey,
Nobody knows
34
anything.
watching, man. That's pretty good.
Right,
34
right.
watching Coffee Time, number
The instant-
45.
What did the comments say? Are there any interesting comments?
Yeah, there's some. Crypto Spider says Wind Moon. As soon as you threaten taking away the show, everybody jumps on. It's like a knee jerk.
Yeah, Wind Moon. Don't leave.
Thanks for giving us some content, Spider.
I think we're hella close, man.
Yep.
Well,
Hella close.
well, here's a question for the group at large. What do we do when, if we get clarity and the Ripple wins the case with the SEC or get some kind of ruling that's favorable to Ripple? What are we going to do if we get that no freaking pop routine where nothing really happens? Then what?
If we get clarity and it don't go up, what do you
Exactly. Yeah.
That's impossible. If you get clarity, XRP is going to $50 quickly. Like, there's no way we get clarity and it doesn't move. Like, it just can't happen. I feel like it's going to move before clarity.
Well, where do you think the demand's going to come from? From institutional buyers or from retailers? Because right now the retailers are all hurting or scared.
It's not natural. They own that shit. They could pump whatever amount of liquidity they want into that motherfucker. They got all the money. We don't have shit. That's what I think. I think we're fleas.
Like, I stick
dog.
I see it as like they already have what they could. Whoever wants it they already have what they could get. They can't get any more until they raise the price, because we're holding on to the fucking shit they want now. Now they got to get it out of us because we're not selling at 40 cents.
Well,
right.
Well, Ripple will be will obviously be dumping the escrow at a much faster rate probably than they have been. As I understand,
I think the escrow's accounted for. I think the escrow's already accounted for. Like, I'm not in it because I think they're gonna just start dumping escrow out. I think escrow's accounted for. I think escrow is going to certain people, certain institutions.
Has anybody got a pulse on what's going on with the retail exchanges? Are they still draining the supply off the XRP supply off the exchanges?
Yeah, that's what we were talking about a little earlier. Yeah, they're doing that with the reserve reports. It's showing that there's no XRP on these fucking exchanges. They're saving it. They're safeguarding it.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many reasons it could go up now. Like, we've already fought through all the dumbass FUD, right? It could be XRP just getting relisted can make this thing fire off. They could win the lawsuit and it's going apeshit crazy. Like, they win the lawsuit, bro. It's retirement time.
Well, what do y'all think? What do y'all think about the additional dimension that's been added in recently, based on what I've heard online? The XLM seems to be getting cozier with the Jed McCaleb leak there. There's something going on there. I don't understand.
So XLM in a good way or a bad way? I didn't hear that.
What do you mean by leak, Jim?
Well, right now it sounds like it's in a good way, but they're trying to integrate XLM into this space somehow more formally. It was obvious to me that because they didn't restrict, Jeff McCaleb from selling anything, XLM, then he was integral to this thing. He's always been integral to this thing from day one. And there's some agenda that's starting to manifest.
My thing, here's how I view Ripple and XLM. If you believe Jed McCaleb left because he didn't get along with Ripple, I think you're a fucking idiot. He left for a reason, and that was the first expansion of Ripple. I don't buy all the fucking bullshit. XLM is money because that dude left with a purpose, and it's not because him and David Schwartz don't get along. That's a crock of shit. And I think XLM is I mentioned it earlier, XLM burned half the supply and it's like 8 cents. So if XLM never burnt the supply, that shit would be like 4 cents right now. that's a good ass buy.
Yeah, well, there's something definitely going on there because SEC has not touched XLN. I mean, they're not going after any of that. So there's obviously a game plan here.
For sure. And I'm an XRP guy, but when I say XRP, man, I still like XLM, XDC, Algo. I don't know who. I still like VeChain, but everyone has their coins. My personal opinion is XDC. Like, I think XRP is the one. Every cargo ship in the world will be tracked with XDC, and all freight on the ships will be tracked with VeChain. And that's what I see from the research I've done and how I see the system running. So, and XLM is involved. So those are the 4 in Algo. 5 coins.
We're not just XRP maxis. There's lots of other coins that are involved here, guys.
But here's my thing on VeChain and XDC. Those coins, I mean, XDC went to 18 cents, I think. That's fucking ridiculous. I bought it at triple zeros, right? I put XRP, XLM, and Algo above VeChain and XDC because they have already went way over all-time highs. So to me, the value is XRP, Algo, and XLM. And that's how I view it, period. If XDC was the one, the shit would have never went to 18 cents. I think it's part of it, but that's just how I see it. I think the next rise is our coins, XLM, XRP, Algo. Everything else rose 2 years ago. Everything else smashed all-time highs. This is the time. Get your ZERPs up.
Get the motherfucking ZERP. Get those motherfucking ZERPs up. Shout out to Bagman. Bagman's got a gated Telegram channel coming up, guys, for you girls and guys that hold the Rich Ducks. And he's got a link here too, guys. So click on that, do the process, connect your wallet. It proves that you have Rich Ducks, and then you'll be exclusively allowed to the Telegram channel if you're a Rich Duck holder. He's going to be doing a Ledger City Duck one soon. So there we go. Here's the link, guys. Hit it, join it. It's legit. It's a Bagman Telegram channel, and it's exclusive to Rich Duck holders.
You need to buy to get in. You need to buy it.
179 Kevin. Is Quant worth owning?
Is it?
You remember BRZRKR? I was telling we should get some. I don't remember what it was. It was low, and I didn't pull the trigger. I like Quant, but
yeah. I remember back in the day, you'd be like, Quant's fucking huge. And I'm like, okay, all right. And I was a small cookie and still am. I can only do so much, so. But, yeah.
But when I go there's a receiver. One of the receivers on my route had like 20,000 XRP. And he sold it all and got VeChain and rode VeChain up hella high. And I was like, bro, get back in XRP. You get literally all your XRP back for half the VeChain that you gain, which is a no-brainer, right? Any trader would do that. He's all, no, I think I want to get Solana. Solana was like $160. I'm like, dude, I'm done. I'm never discussing crypto with you again. Like, just stupidity. I'm like, hey, do what you want to do, man.
Well, with hodlers, it's funny that you say that. Even hodlers, if you're in this enough, you look at the chart before you pull trigger. You look at what the past all-time high was, how long ago that was, how bad it retraced. We still look at charts as hodlers, and that's the one thing I think that's not discussed a lot. But then you get these fucking like loose cannon, aimless, sheepy sheeples that hear
Solana went from like
and they don't
under
look
$1 to over $100, and you're talking about using all that money you gain to go buy Solana at $100 and something. That's just pure stupidity. Like, and I'm not talking shit about Solana, but
hey, Buster,
that's dumb. Yo,
is that guy you're talking about? Was that part of that deal?
Part of what deal?
That little deal we did.
No. No, this is this guy worked for Rayleigh's. He's a receiver, but
so
yeah, he's gonna miss the boat.
A basic question. So Dale was just asking me here when it comes to Coinbase and XRP. Now you're still allowed to move it through there, aren't you? Or have they totally crashed that?
You can hold it. You can't sell it.
You can't sell it, but you could.
You cannot exchange it. You cannot sell it, but you can hold.
See?
You can move it. Yeah, you can take it off.
So can you send it to your bank off of there? You say you can't sell it.
Yeah, you can send it to your wallet, your hard wallet.
Or
you know, when you say hard wallet, that's like the cold device, the storage device you have.
Right. I got a ledger.
Yeah,
it's in a ledger. I'm just saying. Well, let's say you wanted to sell 10 XRP and you send it to Coinbase.
Okay. No. Okay.
I'll be back.
If you wanted, let's say XRP fires off, you just fucking sell it for USDC. You exchange it for USDC, send USDC to Coinbase, and cash it out.
No, I get that. I just we were just discussing the fact that she was thought that Coinbase was just alienated from it. I know it's still on there. I can move it to my wallet, but can you move your wallet back to there and then to your bank? Does that make any sense?
Probably not right now, but I wouldn't do that. I mean, you have a SafePal too, right? Didn't you guys get a SafePal?
No, it's in a ledger. I have a SafePal. I still haven't even used it.
Okay. All right. So SafePal, let's say XRP fired off. I'm going to send XRP to my SafePal and I'm exchanging for USDC. And then I will send USDC to Coinbase and cash out all day long through Coinbase. Right?
That answered my question.
And yeah, SafePal's a fucking good ass wallet, man.
That's finally I got like a.
You don't need.
Idea of how to,
it don't matter.
it
has that Coinbase not listing XRP just keeps dumbasses off. It keeps them scared, but they don't know. Like I don't need Coinbase to accept XRP to cash out through Coinbase. I can send anything. I can switch it out for XLM and send XLM to Coinbase and cash out.
It's actually better to sell it as a USDC versus a coin, don't you think? Because then if you sell it as a coin and then sell it to USDC on Coinbase, they might say that you traded it, right? Isn't it better if you do it through
It doesn't matter.
It
doesn't matter. Okay. Even tax-wise, if I was going to pull out, let's say I was going to pull out $50,000 of XRP and I go to I send it to my SafePal and I exchange it for USDC. That's a trade. It doesn't matter if it's a trade because when I send it to Coinbase, it's $50,000. You're going to pay taxes one time. You know, so it doesn't matter if you switch it out for another coin and send it over there.
Does SafePal have USDC? I don't remember.
SafePal has everything. Yeah, SafePal is USDC. They got USDC in they got USDC, Ethereum. They have all that. But you could do that on the ledger. I think I don't exchange on my ledger, but you can. I'm pretty sure you can exchange on a ledger.
Yeah, I do something similar. I take my XRP off my Zoom wallet and I transfer it basically. If I don't want it to go to the exchange directly, I'll go to my trust wallet accounts, and then I'll do a DeFi or a swap for DAI, which is another stable coin on the Ethereum blockchain. And then I swap that's accepted by everybody pretty much, so I can tell. I send it out to Coinbase or Gemini or wherever I want to go with it.
For sure. And that's how it's done. So, it doesn't matter what Coinbase, we all can still use Coinbase.
We got Crypto Tales. He goes, how long after the lawsuit ends does XRP get released or relisted? Good question. You'd think relatively soon, if there's clarity and it's announced like in paper form.
To me, it depends on how bad all the negative shit goes through the exchanges, how many exchanges get involved, but I still think relist happens before I think, in my view, is relist is going to happen before SEC loses or whatever happens with the lawsuit. Because to me, relist is $10, bro. Like, oh, Coinbase relist XRP, we're going $10 run, like instantly.
Well, we talk about all these exchanges collapsing, so would there even be an option for relist?
No, that's what I'm saying. So
You know what I mean?
that's why I said we'll see how bad the exchange thing happens. If exchanges start going down, we're going to flip the switch. Like, in my view, if exchanges start dropping off, they're about to flip the switch.
Flip this switch. Most of the escrow is owned. Moneybags, not Bob. Roger that, bro.
Exactly.
I agree.
Exactly.
I suspect, to Moneybags' comment, I suspect that a lot of the institutions have option contracts for the unspoken for escrow at this point, based on some kind of formula or something.
You think that's the thing? Like, Jim, like, bless you, bro. You're so, like, reasonable. You're very reasonable. It's good. And I understand how and why you look at it that way. I see where you're coming from, like options contracts and things. I don't think it's that, like, official and legal. I think it's just like buddies of the exchanges, just like they just get it, or the banks, they'll just get a certain amount. It's already done. There's no contract. There's no option. It just gets distributed to them. And there's been a lot of XRP that's been moved under our noses in the last few years. A lot of it. You know?
Yeah, I just use the vernacular of options, not in the SEC sense, but more like probably an MOU, gentleman's MOU, which is not going to be recognized at the securities level.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Just the vernacular. Right on. Crypto Spider, Christmas might come early. Fucking, what's his face? Van Life, relist, 6 cents. He's been calling 6
double
cents
down
for years.
Van Life,
bro.
triple down. That's like a quadruple
sell everything.
down.
Sell now. Sell now. Buy now. Sell everything. Buy it now. Oh man, lots of people in the chat.
I don't know, man.
Sorry,
if that happened, that'd be awesome. I don't know if that's gonna happen though, man.
What do you mean? You mean the
6 cents?
I don't know if
6 cents.
Yeah. If that happened, sell everything. Sell everything you got.
Sell everything.
I'll be in a shopping cart at Home Depot, done sold everything I have to buy XRP at 6 cents.
Shopping cart at Depot.
I'll be in the railroad tracks with all the fucking homeless chilling. Don't have anything.
With a ledger on a chain around your neck. You got a shotgun. That's it. Get away from me. You're just talking to yourself. Back up. Back up.
Yeah. There's some interesting.
That's so hardcore, man.
What's that, Jim?
Yeah, I was going to say there's some interesting modes of failure modes here that can come into play given this FTX thing. Got me thinking a little bit.
What's up, guys?
Those NFTs, that NFT products and things that require digital signatures on different ledgers and so forth, and different versions of the ERC tokens. What happens if some of those go out of, are no longer supported or technically become obsolete? Who picks the ball up on the old ledger databases, so to speak? I mean, the ledger in theory lives forever, but there's no money and there's no market in those. Who's going to mine it and honor the signatures? I mean, there's some real issues here with survivability of assets that get stranded and become obsolete over time.
I think it's going to be a congressional decision. Like all ERC-20s, if you don't, you have 20 days. It'll be like the gold, remember the FDR gold? He stole all our gold legally, FDR back in the 30s. It'll be like that. It'll be like every crypto exchange has 20 days to create their own mainnet and connect to the XRP ledger or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't think it's going to be what it is now. I don't think they'll fade. A lot of them might fade and fail, but I mean, they're going to have a decision and a choice to make to go mainnet. If you look at Gala, guys, if you guys are into Gala's got their own chain coming, but they still work off of ERC20. They still work off of Ethereum, but they're waiting in the sidelines to hop over to their main net. Same thing with what happened with early XDCE. XDCE was an ERC20 token. They went mainnet. They're like, fuck all this noise. Let's get out of this monopoly called Ether. You know what I mean? And I think that's what'll happen. They'll have an option or a time to swap over to their own mainnet, or maybe create their own version on or wrap it and get it all involved with Flare and whatever. But I don't know. I mean, I'm not an expert with all these coins and technologies, but you know what I mean? It's one of those things where I think something like that might happen. I don't think it'll fade naturally. It'll be like a congressional decision that people have to make.
We're going to kind of need like a crypto Library of Congress to capture the archives of some of these coins that become obsolete and spray in people's ownership of NFTs and things. Like those digital domain names and things that are popular. They originally were signing them on the Ethereum, then they went to PolySign because the gas fees went too high on the Ethereum to make it worthwhile. You could register a custom name for your wallet address, and so how do you transfer the ownership from one ledger to another? How do you know which one prevails? I mean, there's some real serious database issues.
Right, they know. I think a lot of the theories and the crazy speculation is that Ether, Bitcoin were designed to be patsies. They're designed to fail.
Correct.
That's what I think. Sorry, go ahead.
It could fail. I disagree, though. I mean, I think it's going to be consumed, and if you understand the ILP with the ledger combined, that's a fucking powerhouse, bro. You could trade any coin. It doesn't matter if Ethereum's still used. I don't really sign up for they all go away. I don't know if they're gonna go away. It doesn't matter if they go away, but they can't fuck with XRP, bro.
Look at you making sense and shit, shaving your beard, taking showers. What the how dare you, bro? Got to make sense and shit.
Where's my best friend? Where's my best friend?
Make us look like fools? What the fuck?
They can all be wrapped too. I mean, look what happened this year.
It could be wrapped.
Alan on deck. Go.
We had hold on. I got to give a key to somebody. We had a wrapped Bitcoin. We had a wrapped Ether, right? And what else got wrapped? In XRP, Doge and Sheeb, right? So okay,
I don't know if Sheeb did. I don't know. It did.
I think Sheeb did. I can't remember. Okay, so we know it's possible. We know that the DEX is able to also let us cash out. I think it's going to be attached with a credit card, man. I think it's going to be so simple. They realize that we have the right asset and they want it from us as fast as they can get it. Why not offer a way to get that asset as cheap as you can, as fast as you can, and the best way to do that is attach ledger to a credit card and allow us to cash out right through the ledger. Right, it's super simple.
He was talking about
wholesale.
He was talking about the attrition of ERC20 projects.
Yeah, they're just gonna. Go ahead. Sorry.
They'll have to. Go ahead. I'm thinking they'll have to jump ship.
They're gonna.
Yeah.
I think Bitcoin's going to be around. I just don't think it's going to be anywhere near the value that we think it is going to be. My personal opinion. Everybody has, entitled to their own opinion. And Ethereum, there's too many deep bedded ties with Ethereum. I don't think it's going to go away either, but it's certainly not going to be the value that it is. People think it's going to be, in my opinion. There's just, if it's going to be wrapped under, let's say, an XRP to stay in really compliance and or work, because it can't scale, it can't do the function that it was, really, it's doing the function it was designed to do, nothing more. It can't do any more unless they bring on something that can fix the problem. And that's really what's happening. And those that don't make it are going to be the ones that aren't established project and in real use working order right now.
I think
have liquidity. If it doesn't have liquidity, it's probably not going to stick around. And have a use case.
But
that's my opinion.
I mean, Ethereum at this price, you throw $100 XRP out there, Ethereum could be way higher than it is now. Like, and I think Flare is going to connect everything. Like, I still think Flare is Codius on the under myself, but these are just my opinions.
So
Ripple never scrap Codius, bro. That's a fucking joke. It's an absolute joke. And I don't know. If they go away, fine. You know, I'm XRP all the way, man. So I don't care if they go away, but I don't think they are going to go away. I think it's all going to be connected to XRP. Flare is going to collateralize it itself.
Fucking Mike won't shut up about Energy Web. What the fuck are you talking about, Mike? Get on here and shill it properly. Fuck. Every show, Energy Web. Talk about it, bro. Enlighten us, please. Links in the chat.
He probably heard some stuff from King Solomon, I would imagine. He talks about Energy Web.
And then there's like Veritasium, and then there's Palantir, and then there's Morpheus, and then there's all these secret coins that are just the one that nobody else knows about. Talk about Energy Web.
When Alan was talking about an easy way to get the XRP back, to me, this is why I'm fucking hell bent. Like, they're gonna raise the price is about to go up, because they're gonna get them back in a little fucking bull run, right? Because they can't access the coins that they want right now. But you show $10, $20, $30 XRP, and that unlocks a couple billion coins that weren't for sale, right?
Hey man, I'll take $20 XRP. I'll get rid of 5,000 right away. I got some stuff I want to buy and bills to pay. I'm down for that.
Exactly.
Me too.
Because
they know that.
I've been in it for a long time. I'm gonna put some money in real life, like, I'll
happily give them a little bit at $20.
A little bit,
no problem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that's what it's gonna take. If they know where we're headed, you think they're gonna let all of us hold on to this shit? If you do, you're gonna have to ignore dollar signs. That's why I don't believe we're going from 40 cents to flip the switch. It's not happening. They'll show you $300 XRP before they flip the switch, and they want those coins back.
Right.
All I'm saying is, by $300 XRP, I'm still gonna have 75% of my bag.
Fuck yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Really? 75% at $300. What if it takes the next 3 years? You still gonna have?
You don't need
If
that.
It doesn't matter. I can sell.
You don't need
I
that
can
much
sell
to survive.
I can sell 5% and never work again. I can wait as many years as you want.
Yeah,
I can sell 10%.
I'm on.
Now I can wait. I'll be here all day.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, Uncle
Yeah.
Buster's YouTube live 24 hours.
I hear
I
you.
got nothing to do now.
If
Amen.
I sold 25% by $300, that means I haven't been working for years, and money doesn't concern me. I'm more or less holding on to my bag for. There's going to be a portion that I'll never spend, that I will probably die before I spend it, and that's going to go to my nephews. So
I
Say
would
your
say
percentage.
50% for me.
Locked up
50%
in
I'm
a
not
trust.
selling.
50. That's a lot. Okay, cool. What's your percentage? Who was ever talking? I couldn't see.
Logs? No,
Was
that
it
was
Logs?
Rye Guy.
No, I'd say
Rye Guy.
50% I'm not going to sell at all. I'm just
Yeah.
going to keep it. Kid will have it.
Gotcha. And Rye Guy,
Generational
what was your keeping forever
I'll
number?
probably 5 or 10%. I'll never sell. That'll get passed along. But I mean, in my lifetime, I'm not just gonna sit and hodl it and not ever spend it, because what kind of life is that? So there will be a point where I'll probably have exchanged most of it, but yeah, that probably anywhere from say 5 to 15%. I'm never gonna sell.
Good for you.
But here's the thing: you might be selling your VETs 100%. You might sell, your XLMs 100%, but never sell your XRP. That could happen too.
I'm I don't
ahead,
see me
Emil.
selling 50% of mine. Like, I don't think I'd ever sell. I think it's going to be such dummy money to where 1% is going to be crazy money. Like, so I'm going to spend 20%. The first initial rise up, I'll fucking spend 20% in like 5% increments.
Mm-hmm.
And then that 80% that I'm holding on to, that's going to be dummy money. Like, it's not, you know, that's how I just view it. Like, when you listen to billionaires talk, hell of people regret selling Yahoo. They all sold early.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so I think our natural lack, like that broke mentality is, oh, you know, you waited this long, your natural instincts be like, if I don't get this now, right? Because we think, no, this is the beginning. Just fucking change your life with the least percentage possible. Change your fucking life, whether it's 50%, 25, everyone's different. Change your life and hold on.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, I'm gonna change my life. I'm never working again.
I got.
I'm not working for the man. I'm gonna work for spirit.
Work
for your
yeah. But
what was that, right, guy?
Good one, Uncle Buster.
Yeah,
So,
I was just gonna say,
when-
also keep in mind that our first shot up to $10, a lot of people are gonna sell, and that thing's probably gonna rocket right back down to $1 or $2. So, not financial advice, but that would be probably one of your last chances to double or triple up your bag if you do it properly. Because I don't think it's just gonna go from 40 cents to $100. We're gonna have up and downs, but that first stage, getting out of this range, it's going to be pretty volatile, and I'm definitely going to take a little bit and try and play that, because I definitely think that you can double or triple up your bag if you do it properly.
for sure,
That's risky business right there, right, guy?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's not.
when
I'm not
everything
selling
goes, when everything crashes, and your XRP goes to $100,
Mm-hmm.
where do you think our inflation's going to be at? The cost of living, a loaf of bread.
Mm-hmm.
Berserker's getting that 80-cent bread, bro. That's all I gotta say.
80 cents.
Berserker's getting that 80-cent bread.
No, I think what I think they have a financial system planned out, Pete, where it's going to go gold back. Everybody's like, oh, it's going to be months of turmoil. No, fuck no. They can't afford it, bro. Our country, there won't even be a country left after 2 weeks of fucking turmoil. Banks are closed. Nothing's transacting. They have a plan, and it's so precise that they know what they're doing. So I think it's after about a week maybe of, oh, fuck, and then they, arrest a bunch of people and whatever the fuck. They're going to go, well, Congress is going to come up. This is just my opinion, by the way. Congress is going to come up and go, okay, well, we're going to go gold back again. And we have this new thing, and we've been talking about digital currencies for a couple years now. And I think we're going to go ahead and do it because it's going to help the economy, and it's going to be instant 80-cent bread, 1981 prices, instantly. That's what I believe.
When you get to, people ask when moon, right? Fucking Lay's chips are $5. We're at the end of the system. What are we going to do? We're going to go to a $10 bag of Lay's chips? We're already there.
I don't think it's going to go.
It's $5.
Like hellfire and brimstone.
We're at the end. So in the grand scheme of things, this shit's about to happen.
Yeah, I agree.
We can't go
I think
higher
Alan
than
will
this.
have a laugh at this. Where I live right now, it's $5 Canadian for a head of iceberg lettuce. So I think Alan would laugh at that one.
Wow, Jesus.
But also to clarify my plan, I don't think it's risky. I think it's less risky to do nothing, because for the majority of people, including myself, if we go to $10 and I don't sell 5,000, then I don't think that's smart to not go that route, because if it keeps going above $10, sweet. That's fine. I'll have more to sell later on. But selling at $10, 5,000 for me, I get all my money back that I put into it plus some. But if it falls back down, then I've got 50 grand or whatever to put back in, and that's what I mean by like doubling up your bag.
Oh, got
For
it. You're talking about
I
the
agree,
shave amount, the
100%.
20% or the 5%.
I don't do leverage or anything like
Got
that. I'm just,
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I just
I
wanted
got
to
a
clarify.
question. I
That's
got a
legit.
good question.
Like I'll
for-
sell $10 XRP. I am selling at least 25,000 XRP. Period.
Good question
At
for
least.
everybody. No stumper. All right. So we know that India came online 2 days ago with their central bank digital currency and the rupee, right? So we got to be having some kind of transaction. I mean, we're seeing QR codes and we're seeing, some things going on over there. Why are we not seeing it in the transactions? Why is it not affecting the price right now?
Because it's not organic. They control and manipulate the fucking market. XRP
Well, see, that-
naturally right now should be like $7.
Well, that's what I'm
Naturally.
saying. I'm
Yeah.
just kind of painting a picture for everybody, right? We're complaining about 40 cents and we're talking about, cashing out $10, right? I mean, let's just face it. That's just one country that just came online 2 days ago. We know that Japan has SBI and they've been letting their, people been investing for 6 months now, almost since June. And we know that there's other countries that have their central bank digital currencies that are getting ready to come online, like in a month. So it's like, when you really think about it, just with their volume of whatever they're bringing in, GDP, it should $10. I'm laughing at $10, honestly. Like, really, when this thing gets some traction and they can't stop the spring anymore from being, they can compress it so long, it's got to pop off. I don't think $10 is where we're going to start. I really think it's going to be higher than that. The $7
Amen.
is
I agree.
without any of these central bank digital currencies are coming online. We heard $7 that the real price of XRP should be for any of this talk of central bank digital currencies, hooks, and native NFTs coming on the XRP ledger. There's so many factors here, and then knowing that we're going to go back to the gold standard and tie something to that gold standard, a currency. I think $10 is just peanuts.
Well,
I
Buster
think,
was saying 50
triple
after
No,
the fucking
like-
lawsuit instantly, and that's just
Well,
to get the coins back. They got to swoop them
50,
back.
It's
Buster,
okay.
you're saying 50?
No,
Maybe as a first
my
pop.
original before exchanges. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen, how bad the exchange game is going to get, but before the exchanges, before FTX, I figured in my head we're going to go a natural run triple old all-time highs, which would be like $12, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Coinbase says we're going to relist XRP and we're fucking out of here, right? And then you got
Right.
fucking Elon sitting there, and all Elon has to do is, I think I'm going to leak fucking X.com to XRP, and we're $100. Like, this is how easy. This is how easy $100 could happen.
We haven't talked
Elon
about
Musk is gonna fucking shield XRP, and when he does, it's already gonna be too high for that average Joe Blow to even fuck with it.
Exactly.
Right?
And come on, man.
So,
Well, we got
that's-
Legendary on this. Hold on, let me read this real quick. Legendary, there's going to be opportunities to use the XRP for staking or some other use to make residual income. Why sell any? You're all not seeing the use case for XRP. Roger that, bro. Also, imagine our meetups in the near future. Sorry, go ahead, Alan. Go
I don't
ahead.
think we're going to really need to sell it at that point. I think that on instantaneous notifications get sent out through the ledger that, hey, we got the credit card. It's ready for you to use. And XRP just miraculously is 100 or whatever it is, guys. I mean, let's face it. We know it's going to go to a high value. I don't like to be the moon boy and say big numbers or whatever, but I'm just thinking what I'm thinking in my mind.
I like being that moon boy.
Being realistic. And when we see just 15% of the SWIFT transactions come online, I mean, they already talked about it back in June that they were going to do that. When
10% of SWIFT is $1,500 XRP. They already did the math.
Well,
yeah,
that's
that's what I
just
mean.
it.
It's
That's just it. I mean, look at the Ethereum. $1,800 and stuff. I mean, this is a far superior coin than Ethereum. I mean,
yeah,
Ethereum
Jim.
is like it should be the trash end of things.
I agree. It should be 40 cents.
There's
I
my
agree.
moon boys. There's my fucking moon boys. Let's go. I love it,
Hey
dude.
guys, I got a jet. I just got to the mall, so I'm gonna bounce out. But hope everyone has a good day. It's nice chatting with you guys.
Yeah.
Get a bunch of
He's
heads of
exactly
lettuce.
right.
Get a bunch of heads of lettuce, dude, and then sell them
will.
on the black market for $6.
I figured Alan would already be heading up to Canada with a trunk full of lettuce.
Yeah.
Price he's still on.
Food will be the most
$5.
expensive thing in the near future that is per weight.
You think so, bro? I don't think we're going
do.
there. I don't think it.
Gold.
I think we're gonna have chaos for like a week,
That you can, that
and
you
then they're
can,
gonna fucking switch it. Go ahead.
you can move around. I mean, because let's face it, gold. I mean, you can't put gold on a plane and fly it around everywhere you need to move. But food, you can. It goes on trucks, trains, and automobiles every single day. As a matter of fact, you can call somebody in about 55 minutes, have pizza delivered wherever you're at within a 1 hour range. You know, I mean, being able to do that for, you know, how many years now? You know what I'm saying? So food value is just going to increase because the supply of food is going down. And unfortunately, people are lazy and don't grow their own food or find means of, you know, bartering and trading for food to save money. And, you know, that's what's the highest inflation that we're going to end up having is going to be food. So
Nice.
that's my
You can't transact gold until it's backed by crypto.
There you
Now
go.
can.
Well,
And that's where
think in terms of
that's where it's all going. Like that's why you can't buy gold and silver right now. That's why it's hard to get because who is they? Because they are
Who's
buying
they,
it
Buster? Who's they?
and they are holding it.
Yeah. Yeah.
well,
Tokenization
it's
of everything.
Bill Gates is the
almost-
largest landowner in the United States. Sorry, Jim D. I'll let you go. Go ahead, Jim D.
Yeah, it's almost pointless to talk about the denominator on these exchange rates. You know, between XRP per dollar. I mean, is it pre blow up dollar or post blow up dollar? We're going to have the option to go into anything, gold, you know, or other superior currencies, and or commodities at some point if you get enough diversity on the dexes. So you know, I look at again, you go back to that Ethereum case. We've got to go way up there. I mean, given there's nothing else competing close to the utility of XRP, we traditionally think in terms of dollars, but we're becoming less relevant to the whole world as the dollar starts diminishing.
We could change our life and build a van and live down by the river with van life.
Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah. So, yeah, guys,
What'd I miss on the first hour, Berserker?
we just rambled until we, it takes a while for the guys to come on.
You didn't miss much. Then Berserker said, "Should we call it?" And then it started getting hyped up in here.
You got
All
hyped
of a
up.
sudden.
Yeah. It's a tactic. It's a tactic I do with you
I
guys.
see a lot of people
Well,
come in like
we're going to
30
cut the
minutes,
show.
30 minutes
But,
to an hour later
Yeah.
sometimes.
Back to Legendary's comment. He's right, man. He's
That
right.
is huge. That is where it's at, I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah.
Where,
But-
yeah, but I'm still
My
gonna,
thing is,
I'm still gonna
people are
cut-
initially gonna want
ahead.
to change their situation. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna change my situation, and I'm not in a bad situation, but I sacrificed. I haven't bought shit, and I mean, I bought my pontoon boat in 2016 before I got into crypto, and that was a big purchase. And in my head, I was like, man, maybe we should get a fifth wheel, right? Nah. I got into crypto. I bought nothing, bro. Nothing. You know? So, gonna change
Yeah.
that shit up a little bit.
Get it right. Get rid of the stress of bills. Get rid of the stress of bills, whatever that looks like to your own individual life.
You're gonna have to put a little bit of your investment into play. You invested, you're gonna have to put a little bit of that into play and change your life and all that good stuff. But like even earlier when I said a 6 cent, when I said I'll sell everything, because I already used all my cash out of 10 cent XRP, right? So when it gets down to 6 cents, I got no cash left, and I'm gonna have to sell some stuff to get more. And that's where my head was thinking on a 6 cent, because if I saw 10 cent, 20 cent, I'm probably gonna be out of money. Like I'm gonna come in hard, and then if it keeps going down, I'll be like, oh my goodness. Then I'll be like, oh yeah, boat has to go. The boat's out of here. Car's out of here.
Shit, I did that. I did that last year. Buying
Like
all
this-
the way down. Buying all the way down.
We've been so suppressed as a population of like serfs and peasants XRP to 10K and beyond to the moon. Miss J Kill says, shout out to the Kills. We love you. Also, shout out to Speedboat. Speedboat, love you, brother. Have a good day. It was nice to see you. So, but we've been so suppressed as these peasants that we can't even allow ourselves to dream past, what these current coins are now, or even what they topped out as. Like, if you really look at the utility behind like Bitcoin, what the fuck? Like, that shit hit 60,000, 70,000, 68,000, whatever the top was. That's like with no institutional money behind it. It's just a bunch of criminal shit supporting it. It's a money laundering scheme, the whole like Tether thing. And it's just to get, whatever. It's probably got multiple reasons why it went there. But can you imagine all the world's money going through XRP and a select other few currencies, or maybe 10 or 20 currencies if you want to be liberal about it? Can you imagine all the world's money going through that? We're talking each coin is like not just tens of thousands or each. It's going to be way more. And that's what we're going into. That's why they get like flood every 100K a coin, like crazy numbers. And it's super easy to see it if you think about the institutional money flowing into it.
Yeah, we haven't talked about like XRP going into stocks, like stocks using XRP and like derivatives using XRP.
Derivatives, the debt market, the fucking real estate, everything.
And real estate. I mean, that's insane money, man.
We're gonna kick ourselves at selling 5% of our bag. We're gonna kick ourselves selling it at $50. Like,
yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm just saying, like, if you really, really, really just allow yourself to consider that, it's not that far fetched. It just sounds crazy because all we've ever known is a manipulated, just like gold and silver. I'll say that. I'm not a gold and silver guy. I'm not. Buster is, but like it will go up way more X's than what I've talked about. So over the last 30 years, it's done several X's, but not gold and silver will be in the fucking tens and hundreds of thousands as well, I believe, eventually.
Like me and Zerker went over Pete's house like 2 years ago and got him in crypto, but he opened my eyes to the fucking precious metal game. I don't think I had any. I don't think when I visited Pete, I don't think I had any silver.
You did when you left.
He got me. Yeah. But Pete's he's no joke on that shit, bro. Like,
well, digital orgy.
I'm a fucking peewee. I got nothing compared to that man. That dude is, he knows his shit.
Well, in knowledge, I might have the metals, but you got the crypto. So
really?
That's why I want to tap on your head again.
Well, remember the gold rush?
I bought.
That shit'll happen again. Mines,
people that think
everywhere. Yeah,
there's people that still think XRP. They'd be like, dude, he's like over the top. This is where, at the beginning of the show, I said it's this trailblazing shit, right? Because once they're wrong, we're 2 hours. We're 2 hours 13 minutes. We had 39 people at the top watching. All those 39 people will be untouchable. There's not going to be 4,000 people up in here. 39 people you won't be able to fuck with when this shit happens. And that's
39 people plus another 9 people from my channel.
What kept 4,000 or 4 million people out of here is patience. You've been saying that for 5 years. I've always made good money. I don't need it to happen within 5. Would I like to happen 2 years ago? Sure. But I will be here when it happens, and I ain't going nowhere. And that's patience. That's vision. It's not meant for everybody. You can't be a follower. And whoever follows, I'm chilling, bro. Or maybe I'll pop over there, man. I haven't seen you guys in a minute.
I got something I'll show you.
All right.
I ain't showing it on here.
XRP Beaner 13, 100K XRP easy.
How far you
get? Super easy.
So
an hour away or something like that.
For what?
You and Pete, you guys about an hour away or something.
Man, Pete's like 7 minutes from my house.
10 minutes. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I can hear his house in the wrist rocket.
Wow.
As the crow flies, it's about a 10-minute flight.
How far away are you, Berserker?
I'm up the hill. I'm Amador.
Oh,
So I'm about an hour and a half. I'm an hour and a half away from you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you got
100K.
Yeah,
At
we get
100K XRP.
cold.
At 100K XRP, it's gonna be like, how'd you get to $1 billion, Buster? Like everyone's gonna be talking like,
hey,
I'm like, I'm not
100,000
even at $1 billion.
100,000 XRP. I'm way over $1 billion, bro. I'm like,
But being
No, that's what I'm saying.
untouchable,
You'll be like,
ain't nobody gonna
like
fucking
100
ask him
billion.
questions like that. He ain't gonna even be around peasants.
That's true.
We're gonna
He's
be
not
so
gonna be around.
untouchable. You won't even fucking talk to peasants.
That
you
is
won't
true,
even
that is
see
true.
them. Yeah.
No, come on. We're gonna be taking care of the handouts. Come on, you guys.
Yeah, but we
know
do
that.
it. We do it philanthropically, anonymously. You do it anonymously. You take care of a failing business, but you do it. They don't even know where it came from.
That's
you'll be
good way to
walking
look at it.
amongst them. You'll be walking amongst them with a hat on and a hoodie, like the movie stars do it now. But ain't nobody gonna know who you are, and you own the whole city.
I'm gonna still doing laundry at like a laundromat. I feel like I need that, or
That's
else I'm
like
gonna go crazy.
like I always say, I want to buy the Kings and all that shit.
I need
like,
to because they're
I'm
gonna
not
go
buying.
crazy.
The Kings are balling. I just want to say the Sacramento Kings got a team this year. Okay, so this is the only thing I watch. I watch the Kings. Only TV. I'll put on a Kings game. That's it. Maybe an Eagles game if it's on TV. But my goal, just I want to buy the Kings. But if this system don't change, I'm not owning no deep state fucking, basketball team. If this shit don't change, but if it changes, and celebrities go back to just entertainment, not putting out fucking, the deep state message, I'm gonna own the Kings. But that's a change I would have to see. If that change doesn't happen, then I'm gonna go on my path, and we gotta wake more motherfuckers up, and we'll just do it on a bigger stage, and that's where we're at. If you got XRP to get a moon Lambo, you're shit to me. Like you didn't receive the right message. My message and your message aren't the same. Like I'm here to wake motherfuckers up.
2-2-2-2. It's 2.
Yeah.
2-2 right now. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your flow, Derek.
Oh,
Those are-
yeah,
those
2-2.
are Buster.
2-2-2-2.
I just had to say it.
2-2 on the clock.
Tony
I'm right on the
Bags.
same wavelength as you, Uncle Buster. There's a lot of things that I would like to do to help mankind, but at the same time, you have to be established. You got to have things that you put in your path that made this all worth it. And part of that for me is going to be a little homestead. Once I have a little homestead, I can chill. I'm not going to sell all my bags. That would be the craziest thing you could possibly do. 10% is probably what I'm looking at cashing out. I can probably get enough with what I think is going to happen, cash out 10% and buy everything I need to just live off the grid, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm like you. I'll do 20% on the ramp up. Like, I don't care, 10, 50, 100. I'll do, I'll spread out 20% on the ramp up. But yeah, if this shit goes to 100,000, I'll be like, oh my God, I just gave up all those coins for,
Yeah.
Because that's stupid money. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard to, I have everything in my own head, and it's hard to people when they want like exit strategies and shit. It's hard to, because it just depends on how big your vision is. My vision is long term. I want 80%. Like, if I could change my life like stupid money on 20%, I'm holding 80% for, God knows how long. If I hold 80% and we get to a $10,000 XRP, I'll never, ever, there'll never be a point where you need to cash out like 5% more. It's going to be like, oh yeah, give me like 100 coins. You know what I'm saying? And that's stupid money right there. And then now, to me, I broke the curse of my family, which is generational wealth. And now I'm getting my daughter. My first thing, my daughter's a nurse. No, I'm offering her, when my ships come in, she's my first round pick, because not because she's my daughter, because she's super talented, man. Like, that girl, she's a manifester, man. She's the best manifester that I know, and I know a lot of people. You know, so I don't do the family thing and all that. But that girl is crazy talented, and she's 22 years old. But the discipline she has, she didn't get it from me or her mom. That's like spiritual. Like she's, you know, I might be older than her in age, but I think she's been around here long, you know, more times than I have. Because if my parents sent me off to college, I would fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? You know, and
Right.
I sacrificed a lot to get her to college, but she did not mess anything up, man. It's not normal. Like I would have fucked it up. My parents sent me out of state, I'd be partying, I'd have tore it up, dude. Like there's no doubt I would have messed the opportunity up.
That's part of college.
That's part of college, but I would have failed. That's the problem. I would have failed.
Spoken like a true fuck up, Pete.
Yeah, but
Don't sell yourself too short.
he got it done.
You may not have. You may have been forced in a situation where you were, you know, forced to achieve yourself. You know, you don't not necessarily, but it's awesome to hear that your daughter is, you know, a well-to-do woman that God created in a sharp mind, and He directed that path, and that person that you love so much is going to be a part of your vision. That's awesome, man, because not a lot of families are able to to do that right now. You know, they're broken apart for one reason or the other.
And this is where, you know, I think everyone's on their path, and I think I've been on I think I was hovering over my path for a long time, like decades, but I didn't realize it, right? And then I started realizing it. It took actually crypto for me to realize, because crypto, then everything turned into my passion, right? But if I go to college back in the day, I might not even be here right now, because it wasn't meant for me. Like I was meant to fucking roll with my path. But now that I realize, you know, it's like North Node shit. Like I'm on my North Node, and like you step on your North Node and you get attacked. And then when you get attacked, you're like, dude, what the fuck? But then you got to also know that, yeah, you can't come off this. Like, I'm not giving up this for nobody. And that's how I got here.
Mm-hmm. Can I add to that, Uncle Buster, when you're done?
Yeah, add. Because, Alan, you know, like, you know the biblical shit way, like, I'm impressed, dude. Like, you know, I'm a spiritual person. I don't know I got my Bible and shit that I just bought it like a few months ago. But when you're talking biblically, that's some good stuff, because you know a lot.
Well, thanks, brother. Yeah, I've just had a rough life, man. I just realized at a very early age that I got to survive. You know, I've been taking care of myself since I was like 14, paying for everything I've ever owned. So all I know is survival, man. You know, they say survival of the fittest, right? You know, when you're young and you're forced into a situation where you have to survive, you either thrive or you don't, you know, and you learn a thing or two. You just start to pay attention more, and you start listening to people, because you got to look for opportunities to survive, you know. And you know, this crypto thing came into my life many years after I had already woken up. And I kind of asked myself a long time ago when I first got in, why did it take so long? I wish I'd have got in earlier. But no, it wasn't my time. You know, it's all about timing. It's about God's timing, not our own. And I mentioned that earlier in the stream, because it's the reality. We can try as hard as we want. We can wish for things as hard as we want, but the ultimate reality, it's His timing. And that's kind of what we're dealing with. But here's the thing that we're learning. We're learning faith. Okay? So if you take nothing from the lessons that you learn in crypto, learn that you did learn faith, whether you wanted to or not. You had faith in something that you couldn't see, you couldn't touch, you couldn't taste, you couldn't smell. And you're believing that it's going to do something and improve your life. That's the same thing with God. God improves your life when He's in your life. Boom. When two or more are amongst me, I am with you. That's what God says. And I'm not going to be all preachy today, even though it's Sunday. But I will tell you this. You talk about struggles and things that you go through in life, you know, and when you're doing something right, you get attacked. This year, okay, so for me, I broke my neck. I had to leave a career that I was making very good money, all my medical benefits paid for, to making 1/3 of my income. Forced to leave and make that decision and await neck surgery. Meantime, I got stimulus checks coming in. I got 401ks that I could cash out. I got to put that money somewhere. What better thing to put it in crypto? But you know, the whole time, struggling with the income, not cashing out any of my crypto. I haven't cashed any crypto out yet. I'm almost at the point where I got to do it now. But I also fell and broke my face and killed myself for about 10 seconds this year too. And the lesson I'm trying to teach you is life will throw you challenges. Life will put you as far as you could possibly go, stretch you as far as you could be stretched. But when nothing else fails, if you're depending on yourself to get through, you're going to fail. You need other people. That's why God put us in a community like this, because we're all going through self-struggles, and life, it's just life. And that's why God always designed mankind to be a family. Family is so important. So another thing I will tell you in this season is, you know, focus on your family. Even though we're in this crypto space, we spend a lot of time with it. Do focus on your family. And I'm preaching my own sauce here, guys, because I need to be doing it too. My wife made me aware of that today. Said it was my idol. Okay, I'll say it. Called it my idol. And she knows my face. She knows I love the Lord. But when you get a message like that, it brings things back into perspective for you, because, you know, even though we know where this is going, at the same time we can't neglect the loved ones along the way. And in the future, you must know that you're here in this place for a reason. God put every one of you in a unique position for a reason. You can't never deny that. You're going to look back in your life, and this is going to be the foundation that you set, and you will remember this for the rest of your life, and so will the rest of your family. That's going to be the hugest blessing, and the faith that you learn along the way is going to carry you on. So sorry to get all preachy on you guys, but I love and care everybody here, and I'm certainly looking forward so much to teach you all the knowledge that I know for the future, for survival for you guys. And I already told you many times I'm going to go open source with all my stuff, so you guys won't have any way of not knowing how to grow food and take care of yourself in the future. Okay? So.
Jet wants Freestyle Sunday. We don't have E4's not here, bro. You got nobody to battle.
Hey, Jet. We're 2 hours 30 minutes. You owe me a 10-minute speech on why number 45 is the shit, partner. That's where it's at.
Hey, Alan.
Come get some, Jet.
Coffee time, number 45. We love you guys. 31 viewers. Steady above 30 today. Pretty good. Also, vlogs.
Yeah, dude.
Shout out to vlogs. Simulcasting to Vlogs' channel. We appreciate all you guys, too. I appreciate you guys' Alex's subs. You guys are amazing. You guys are also Blue Crew as well. Sorry, go ahead, Pete.
No, I'm just curious if Alan had ever heard of a Kim Clement.
A what?
Kim Clement.
Do you know who Kim Clement is?
No, it doesn't ring a bell at this moment. I may talk to me. Who is that?
Kim Clement is a preacher. He died.
He was a prophet.
He was a prophet.
He was a prophet.
Oh, okay. I may have heard some stuff. I don't recall.
You just YouTube him.
Yeah.
Kim Clement.
Kim Clement.
He's actually amazing when you hear the stuff he said. How long
No,
ago he
you
said
hear
it.
the stuff he said, but you hear what he said before it happened. Is what's amazing.
Yeah.
I got you. I listen to a few prophetic preachers. So, yeah, awesome. Great.
And you guys know who Trey Smith is?
No. Yeah, Trey Smith is God in a nutshell.
Smith, yeah.
He's also he's a prophet as well.
He's
Oh,
awesome.
kinda.
Well, he's
He's
not
like
a prophet.
he's more of like information. He puts it all
Yes.
together. Yeah.
He wants to get it out right.
Trey Smith, TreysMithh
Trey
on
Smith
YouTube.
I watched a couple hours of him, man. He's really good.
Got
Have
in
you
a
heard of
nutshell.
Urban Baxter? Have you guys heard of Urban Baxter?
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't.
You guys need to tune into that. You want to learn about the end times. He's definitely one of the best guys to learn from. He's not around anymore. He died, but his family continues the ministry. But endtimes.com, that's a good one. Go on there. You'll learn a lot. My wife and I have been studying the end times for like the last 20 years. So,
Yeah, I could tell.
Anyway. I mean, you got to know what's going on. A prudent man prepares, God says that in the Bible. Prudent man prepares. That's why we're learning what we're learning, man. And iron sharpens iron. That's why we're sharpening each other's iron and teaching each other and lifting each other up. So go ahead.
Jet on deck, Jet
What's
Digital on deck, Nerdy on deck. What's up, pimps?
What's up, fam? I was thinking yesterday.
What up, man?
And I'm just like, I'm hell bent on trying to figure this stuff out of what they're gonna do, and then it finally hit me. Rishi Sunak, Elon Musk, Brad Garlinghouse. What do these people have in common? They're all young global leaders. World Economic Forum, young global leaders. How else? These are United Nations puppets. How else do you take away a constitution or anything like that than to transfer the power into an unelected group to take everything away? So they're putting in puppets. So whenever they have this 0-day scenario, they can use these puppets to create the one world government. Because remember, just recently on all the conferences that they were preaching for a one world government, that United States' power was over. So I don't know. This doesn't look good, guys.
No, okay, so this is the difference, like, of the chosen. Like, you can't stop it, but we're here, and this is where the Moon Lambo shit. Like, I don't give a shit about Lamborghinis, bro. I'll never own a Lamborghini. You're gonna know why. You're gonna know why you got the message. And if this system's bad, you're here for a reason.
Did anyone watch Did anybody watch the Elon Musk Neuralink preview? How he showed you how it worked?
No.
Yeah, with the pigs. I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think there's like 1,000 probes or 100 something probes, something like that, a crazy amount of probes that they want to embed into your brain, and that's how they do it. They have a whole robot and everything to do it, so they don't need a surgeon. So Elon Musk is literally trying to play God here. And if you go back, this idea is not from us. This idea is from DARPA.
Yeah, that's why I truly feel like if you catch this ship, you're gonna be hated, man.
Yeah,
because you're gonna be hated, and then these people are talking about, yeah, Lamborghinis, motherfucker. You back out your Lamborghini with an XRP license plate, and you'll get killed. Like, it's stupidest shit I've ever heard. Like,
have you got? Sorry, Buster. Buddy, I'm gonna go after you because I gotta mention another video you guys need to be watching if you haven't seen it already. Okay, go ahead, Buster.
And I think that's why they're gonna try to pimp our XRP from us. Like, that's why when I say, like, we're about to fire off, they want it all, and they can't get it right now. And they are they already know. They know the price 5 years from now, what XRP will be, because it's already, if they want to back gold and all this shit, they already know exact prices, exact dates, and they want your XRP.
Yeah, they knew the price. They
knew
the price back.
What we're holding, like,
you're right.
What, 48 billion in retail, and they probably already have most of that, but they want the shit we're holding on to, and they need to raise the price to get us to release it. So be careful how much you release.
Yeah.
Like,
definitely a larger agenda going on here, because all this stuff started in 2016, ever since Trump, when Trump was elected. And he's not like your regular Smo Joe. He's a business person, quote unquote, but he's been part of that family. So he didn't have to be a politician. He's been with him the whole time. And all the stuff that they're pushing, they're DARPA stuff. So like the swabs, the vax, the Project Warp Speed, with the Earth engulfed in nuclear flames inside of a Saturn's cube, all this stuff. There's all symbolism. Musk trying to get rid of Apple and all these other things so they can have a one phone. So what they're trying to do is create everything to a one central thing. And how you do that is that you need the public's trust. Because remember that our America and the idea, our Constitution, all this stuff is based off of us. We're the people. So if we the people decide to give up our rights, we the people decide to give up our country, there you go, it's gone. And they know that. So if you say, hey, Trump, if Trump comes out, hey, golden age, blah blah blah, and Musk comes out, hey, all these criminals, blah blah, then where do you think the trust is going to go? They're playing people like a fiddle.
And that's why. Yeah, go ahead, Alan. Get in there.
Man,
Get in there.
I interrupt you guys because I get a thought and I'm going and flowing, and then I'm ADD and I forgot it. You know what I mean? It was okay. Oh my God, Jesus, nerdy, you were talking. I was like trying to not interrupt you.
Sorry.
Man, I lost it, guys.
Well, like we were saying, like if you got the download, but I'm just gonna talk about what Buster just said. If you got the download based on what Nerdy just said, we're chosen ones to fight this motherfucker with the money that we get. Yeah. And we're gonna have to be warriors. Fuck a Lambo. Fuck all that other shit.
So absolutely.
That's where it's at,
Well,
so like, people, Berserker, I've talked to you about. Like, I've never discounted the black pill. Like, I'm red pill motherfucker, but I just look at things. I'm like, man, Trump, everything. Like, you go to escrow of XRP. The Bitcoiners don't like the escrow because it's centralized. Like, literally, they could wipe out all debt with the escrow. And they could give all of us our houses. And then, yay, we won. We won, but in 2050, they're going to take all real estate away anyway. You know what I'm saying? So
that's what Nerdy's saying.
Their plans are so deep. Their plans are so deep.
Look not that we're not aware of that, Nerdy.
Look exactly. We all
what do we do?
We all wake up.
Look what Microsoft is doing with the whole virtual reality. They want to make sure that you don't leave your cell, you don't leave your house arrest. You stay in your damn ass house. You stay in your 900 square foot home. If you want to go somewhere, you put on your virtual reality glasses, and someone will come and deliver it to you. You want to go to work, you put on your glasses. You get paid hourly, you get paid daily. We tax you hourly, we tax you daily, and that's your life. The energy that you use charges you carbon credit. The fucking plan is so obvious. We're being enslaved, and all these assholes see that. You keep asking, what do we do about it? What do we do about it? Well, the only thing we can do about it is people wake up. How are a handful of people supposed to save everyone? I don't get it. It doesn't. If Trump has so much power and all these things, right, and Musk has all these powers and all these things, and all these people have all these powers, and no one is doing anything, do you think anything's gonna happen? No, nothing's gonna happen. There's no saving nothing. There's no nothing. Okay, you want to talk about God and Christ and all this stuff, right? You cannot be a Zionist and a Christian at the same time. Trump won Zionist of America award. He's MVP. He's their main guy to push all of this stuff. So how can he believe in both? You can't. They literally go against each other. It makes absolutely no sense.
Can I add something? I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm in a flow right now. I want to add something to that. Okay.
Go.
Everybody, pay attention. Remember, and this is very key. God puts men and kings in control. Okay, it says right in the Bible. Doesn't matter if they're a man of God or they're not. Okay, He elects those that are in control. So man can do whatever they want, but that's the ultimate thing. So knowing that, there are always going to be people that are ungodly and do, things that are very bad in the world. However, what has happened in the world, God can use for His glory, and He will. He's bringing down destruction, bringing down all the currencies because He knows it's not a working system. He's collapsing everything it's not working that man built. Okay, and that's what we're really facing right now. Okay, and eventually it'll come full circle back to where at the end of everything, we're going to go in the millennial reign in a new system. Okay. However, while we're in the system, we need to be prepared and have exit strategies. That's why we're in this place early. That was what I was going to say earlier. We're in here early for a reason, so that we can be prepared and have on and off ramps that are not central bank digital currencies and in control of the mark of the beast system, the system itself. Even though we're kind of really working within the system, we're going to be able to, I do believe God made a strategy, a way around the system and working, with the system we're at right now, to where we have that exit strategy where we're not a part of the system, if you know what I mean. Because we know that, XRP is really tied in with the chip that's going to go in the body, the grain of sand rice chip,
Yeah, and the bank CEO of Bank of America she's already talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, all the payment transactions are already on the chip, and they've already done military testing.
I mean, Bank of Canada.
It's been for many years knowledge, but I mean, for those that don't know it, I mean, it's going to run on the XRP ledger. So
yeah,
when you come in and you think about it as like myself, a man of God, and I'm looking at knowing this information, I have to understand that I'm in a place for a reason, and not what man meant for evil, God can use for His glory. And everything ultimately is God's. All money is God's, however you use it or not. Okay, so I'm going to tell you another thing. Those that say they can't keep any of the crypto until the end because they hit $10 or $100, I'm selling it all. Yeah, you could. You could say, "Oh, I'm taking 10% of that and I'm giving it to God." That could be the 10% that you keep and keep it forever, and give it away at the end.
I want to make
way more money.
I want to make something very, very clear here. Very, 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 very clear here. We can all be as religious as we want. I'm 100% a religious man, 100%. Whole morals, everything about me, 100%. But we have to realize one thing. God got fucked up as well. They fucked his ass up. So that doesn't mean that won't happen to us. We have to. You have to be really realistic. Okay.
Whoa. Nerdy. No. Hold up.
Listen.
Once he messed up, how can you say God messed up?
He didn't mess up. They messed him
finish,
up.
Alan.
They put him on the cross.
Go, Nerdy.
He didn't mess up. They put him on the cross. He can be the good of a person as he wanted to be. He still got something. Still happened to him. This is my point. Is the fact that once this XRP ledger comes into play and they back it by gold and all that stuff, the system only goes up. It only increases in value. It doesn't go down in value. That means that the wealth gap only increases. People will only get more poor. That means hunger will only happen more. We have more than enough food. We have more than enough everything. But we know for a fact in history, millions and millions and billions of people died from hunger. We have to be realistic here. Millions of people have died from hunger. They're going to do the same thing again. I understand you can be religious. I understand 100%. I pray every day and everything. But we have to be realistic here. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Alan, go ahead.
Well,
please,
said.
Alan, go.
Well, my point that I was just trying to make, guys, is we have lots of things attacking us all at one time. My point was, don't live in fear. Don't let what the enemy's trying to do to attack you and separate you and your family. I mean, if you've really been paying attention, what's the enemy been doing? He's been just separating families first. He's attacking the husband, attacking the wife or the child or whatever. Massive amounts of this going on, increased by 10,000%. Okay. And, you got to be paying attention to these things. The enemy, I said the enemy, your enemy, whether you are a believer in God or not, you still have an enemy, the adversary that's meant to seek and roar and destroy you. Okay. So whether you believe in anything, you still have one. That's the reality. That's the truth. I'm a man that's going to tell you the truth. So knowing that, you got to know what you're battling against. These are the things that people don't understand because they don't pay attention, they don't read enough, they're not educated enough. So, when you get your battle, hold on, one more second. I'm going to finish with this. Your battle is keeping your mind focused on positive things and not let the distractions and the negativity destroy you, because that's what's happening with a lot of people right now. And I could say for myself at times. So you got to know the battle and know how to overcome it. And please,
so
if anybody's got something to add to that, please.
So
you keep calling it the enemy, and what it is truly is evil.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Exactly.
evil versus good always.
Exactly.
All in your life, you're going to deal with evil. When you're in an area that has an extreme amount of chaos, which is what we're headed for. What is chaos? Chaos is evil.
Yep.
Always is.
Exactly. 100%. And that war has been going on forever.
It's been going on since day one.
For millennia. It's been since it all began. It's been the whole battle. Exactly. It doesn't matter what religion you believe in. They all tell you the same thing.
When you talk about when Jesus was, I don't know how you put it, crucified.
Yeah.
That was good versus evil.
Yep.
And what overcame the evil?
Mm-hmm.
Sacrifice.
The undeniable belief, the undeniable faith, the same respect you give God, the same respect God gave him.
His death.
It was the sacrifice, guys. The covering of the blood. It was the Old Testament revealing of the New. So when Jesus,
you hear everybody in here. Sorry to interrupt. We're all talking about our Lamborghinis. Buster. I know what Buster's gonna do. I know his family a little bit, but everybody in here, I believe, has good.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be in here.
Right.
We got how many people now?
29 watching. We're up to 39.
Yeah.
Those are high.
Everybody
on
here
the
for
screen.
more than one.
It goes
reason.
to me, like what Nerdy said, it goes to chosen ones. There's 144,000 chosen ones. The divine, the spirits, whatever you believe in, they are sending 144,000 people wherever they're at the message. And I received it. I can only speak for me. I receive it, and I put everything I got in this shit.
Well, you're talking
but
about
144,000.
I know you a little bit personally, and Berserker, and you guys came over here to do something good. You're trying to get the word out. You're trying to help people. So you're all battling the evil.
Mm-hmm.
We're on a completely different subject here now.
Yeah. But that's the point. Everyone has to have a different point of view.
And at some point in there, somebody said we need to become warriors. You don't need to become a warrior. You better be one now.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Bold and courageous.
Yep.
Step out of your comfort zone. I'm stepping it up a little bit, guys, with my comfort zone. Sorry, I didn't mean to go down this rabbit hole today, but I just want to share with you guys.
Good, Alan. You're good.
It's a good
what God showed me.
You're hearing two different perspectives here.
Sure.
And you know what? How do you get to an end point? You listen to all those perspectives.
Mm-hmm.
You may not agree with them, but you're listening.
Exactly.
Right.
Bagman says we'll be blessed to build your Noah's Ark for the fall of the beast system.
Right.
Hey, all, I got to run here. My Bluetooth is getting weak on battery. You all have a good day. Enjoy the show. Take care.
Later, Jim.
All right, Jim D.
See you,
Later,
Jim.
Right.
Yeah, we got some shit, guys.
This new financial system is, I think, right around the corner, guys. And we've been talking about it. Go ahead. Somebody was going to chime in. I don't know, man. What do we got left? What do we really got left to crack this off?
Okay, so this is where we are. This is where we are financially. Okay, we have until I think it was like the 16th or something to figure out a plan. What was it? Yeah, the 16th. They have a 16th to figure out a plan for the country. And if they don't, the government closes. They can extend it to the 23rd, which that's Christmas weekend, and we know the riddles go there, and it's after the 22nd. So. We don't know.
This is supposed to be agreed upon on the 23rd, right?
Yeah,
that's when.
And we.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Then we. Then the Ripple case is basically it came to an end. The final summary came out, so we know that the Ripple case is over. Then India already started their pilot, and then I think Germany or Europe, the European Union are going to start theirs. So they're already moving forward. So I think it's already happening, because what's going to happen is that United States is going to be, again, because of national security. I keep saying this. India is part of BRICS, and if America wants to have, we're not going to say America, we're going to say NATO, because it's NATO. If NATO wants to keep their power, they're going to have to catch up to the system. But if BRICS is going to say, hey, we're going to start our pilot, we're going to start a CBDCs, and it's going to be backed by gold or whatever, because we know they've been collecting so much, and the power shifts, then everybody wants to hold that reserve. No one wants it. Then everyone dumps dollars. Now, here's the thing. Everyone already has dumped dollars. Everyone already has started switching for the past few months. So I believe 100% that the transition has already been taking place. I believe that they have to, the SBF, the FTX case was a planned event. It was a planned thing to happen, because it was aimed to get rid of all the 99% of cryptos. And it was because you only can have CBDCs. That's the whole point is to have a government, a bank issued something that a bank issued note that has a digital note that has liquidity, right? That's the whole point, liquidity. Now, in order to do that, you're going to have to get rid of all the other payment, the ways of payment, which means Bitcoin, Ethereum, eCash, whatever you want to say. And you're going to have to say, hey, cryptocurrencies are bad because of what FTX did. It creates fraud. He messed up his books. Look at all the exchanges. They all fell. None of this is safe. We need regulations. We need regulations. We need regulations. And what that's going to do is going to get rid of everything, bring in the XRP system, bring in the XLM system, bring in all the ISOs, and that's it. So we're literally right there. I believe we're literally right there. That's just my take.
What you're seeing on the screen is a visualization of all the world's money and markets, and each block is worth 100 billion.
Yeah, all the money.
100 billion?
100 million, I believe. At the top it says. But it's massive, and it's, I believe I got this from James Rule, so shout out to James Rule. I'll throw the link of this in the chat once it's done scrolling. It goes nuts.
Final number. What's the quadrillion number? 2 quadrillion?
I think it's like 42 or 84 or something like that.
84 quadrillion?
I'll go to the bottom.
No, I think it's 42 quadrillion or something like that. Some crazy ass number.
Notional value 1 quadrillion of the derivatives, I believe.
1 quadrillion. Goddamn.
Yeah, so,
see, that's
what's
just
that?
national.
Alltheworldsmoney.com. What was the website?
Let me go ahead and throw the link in the chat, guys.
Sweet.
But shout out to James Rule. He posted this earlier on Twitter, so there we go. Links in the chat. So there we go. Anyways, that's huge. Level of heal aligned to whatever energy frequency you want to have in your reality. To have more of that energy vibrations in your reality. You don't just automatically attract. You have to align first. Boom.
Yeah, I agree.
So shout out to everybody being cool and participating, enjoying the show, and we love you guys. It's good. You guys want to call it or not?
Yeah, let's call it, man. We had a good show.
Yeah.
I've seen a little bit, Buster.
You seen a little bit? There you go.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Nice talking to you.
Good
Please.
shit.
Nerdy, always a
Coffee.
pleasure.
Coffee time number 45, guys. Thank you for joining us. Also, thank you for Alex D Vlogs' group. Thank you guys if you're still watching. E4's group, Uncle Buster's YouTube, all over Twitter too. Thank you guys for making this a reality. This is cool. We're not in this for the money. I don't make any money off of this. This is a community town square chat that we get together twice a week and we talk shop. So cheers to you guys.
Shout out to everybody in the chat there. I didn't get to look at the chat much, but I hope everybody has a good coming week. Stay bullish out there. We might be going for a rocky road before we get some little pump. I think, Uncle Buster, you're right, buddy. I think we're going to get a little pump. They sell hopefully before the holidays, guys. And everybody stay blessed, and I'll see you on the next one.
All right.
Roger that, Alan. Appreciate it. Rap battles are we did a rap battle last week. Rap battles are a spontaneous thing. So if we get together and we're all ready to do it, let's do it. But today is just not, we're not feeling it. But we'll do that eventually. We'll start making that a thing if it becomes more popular, for sure. So appreciate all you guys. I guess we're out.
It doesn't have to be just rap. You could mix it up and add throw a song battle. How about that?
Yeah, but can you do it off the cuff? That's the
hardest
part.
Off the cuff. I could do it off the cuff. I could do some Pearl Jam or some Seattle Sound or something.
We're not
like
doing
that.
any of that though. You have to rap off the bat. Like you're gonna come up with your own lyrics. Yeah.
Oh, come up with your. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, the whole point of it is to be able to rap battle. So it doesn't have to. You're right. It doesn't have to be rap. It could be a country song, but for the most part, you do it. Rappers do it to a beat, and then that's what we'll do. So.
Or you're just gonna have to have Alan give us a final prayer at the end of this.
You want to say a prayer? Say a prayer. Lead us out, Alan.
Off the cuff.
Sure, absolutely. Father God, Lord, we just come before you, Lord, as a wonderful family that you've created, Father. And we just ask you, Lord, to just bless us, enlighten us with wisdom and knowledge and love and understanding that you've put inside of us, Father. Let it grow, let it manifest, let it grow out throughout the communities and families that are present. We're here for this purpose in this place. Let us be good receivers for you, Father. Let us spread your message out and let this all be for your glory, Father God. In your name, Jesus, we pray. Amen.
Amen. We love you. Have a good Sunday, everyone. And we'll catch you on the flip side. We appreciate everyone joining in and share this. Hit sub, hit like, and we'll catch you on Wednesday. Crypto Night Live Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Pacific, and then Sunday we do coffee time, and that's at 9 a.m. Pacific. So there you go, guys. We love you, and we'll catch you. Peace.
Peace out.
Bye.
We in it for the run of our life. Pack them bags up tight. We in it for the run of our life. The greatest transformation. They transferring their wealth. I hope you got a piece of that prize. Wake me up when they flip that switch. We headed past the moonlight. Getting these gains, dollars and flames. They had you played puppetry, you just a slave. I ran away, I'm just a renegade. Open your cage, go ahead and free yourself. Leave the chains, leave the change. Come out of her, Babylon. When you get your back, disconnect. Play the game, but play it right, don't take it light. We in it for the run of our life. Pack them bags up tight. We in it for the run of our life. The greatest transformation. They transferring their wealth. I hope you got a piece of that prize. Wake me up when they flip that switch. We headed past the moonlight. That virus spreading, can't stop it now. See where we headed, filling up a bag now. Weekends folded, but shook them out. But just forget them, you can't help them now. After all these years, all them things, open source, super fast, no middleman. Snatching fees, it's decentralized, and it never sleeps. You got a wallet, I'll send it instantly. Deflationary, the fees burn. That phoenix rising, it's all turn. We in it for the run of our life. Pack them bags up tight. We in it for the run of our life. The greatest transformation. They transferring their wealth. I hope you got a piece of that prize. Wake me up when they flip that switch. We headed past the moonlight.
Always remember.
I don't give a fuck
about what you do with your
money.
Flip that.